I forget to turn, do whatever for Ken.
Ken, are you good?
Yeah.
And I think we're live here. Welcome to Thursday night, live from Dave's basement. Woohoo! It's Thursday night. Dave's Imaginations, D&D, Dark Queen Ascension, Curse of Strahd, Adventures in Barovia. And let's just jump right over to our intro and get that thing going. Get our intro going, and boom, and DQA intro. Woohoo, huh? How about that? The little chime in the middle of that was me getting email. That wasn't part of the intro. As I'm sure my many viewers know by now, I'm into double digits on many of these live videos, only half of which are me. So, hey, we are here. I got four of us in person. Wes is on his way. We've got Ken, recovering from his brain injury.
Ken's still in concussion protocol?
He's in concussion protocol. He got a haircut, which set him back.
What?
Can't pull on those hairs, man. If you pull on those hairs, it'll screw you up. Either that or the loud buzzing noise right next to your concussed head. But I'm glad you're here, Ken, and hopefully you can tough it through. Let's see. I'm sure everyone watched last week's, or 2 weeks ago. Last week was Thanksgiving. Hopefully everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Everyone watched last time's video, I'm sure. Eyes roll. I didn't really expect you to anyway. Thankfully, we have Master Scribe in our presence. But last week, on the way back to... you went back to the lodge, and they said, Ruckus, you're back so soon. And it was like, what? What the what? And you then decided to go on into Vallaki and to see who this person was impersonating you. And you went to the Blue Water Inn and received a very cold reception. Frigid reception, as you come to learn that there was a were-raven had been captured and crucified and was in a cage, and Ruckus was the seeming captor. And so there was, and sure enough, you go to the town square, and there's Ruckus, a doppelganger, someone that looks just like Ruckus, and a burly, hairy dude with him. And as they are going to execute the were-raven just before dawn that night, and you decide to restore your name with the people running the inn. Is that the Martikovs? I think it's Martikovs. Mm-hmm. Martikovs are running the inn. Restore your name with Martikovs by rescuing the were-raven, which is tricky because Ruckus can't show his face. And who is this Ruckus? You guys don't even really know who this other person is. But through a series of events, part of you, I remember, took on. We found out the burly man actually was a werewolf.
Yeah, he turned into a wolf.
He turned into a werewolf and had a battle with our own Varinka. All the while that the rest of the crew was devising a way to rescue the were-raven. There was something about the thunderstep. Thunderstep got him out of there, and
Killed the guard on the way.
Almost killed the guard, but you saved his. Our cleric helped him out.
Move the earth to shape the cart.
Mm-hmm. and you were actually able to escape as they couldn't find you. You did eventually. You healed. I think it was Ruckus that healed up the were-raven just enough for it to turn into a raven and fly away.
Right.
But the rest of its family was like, where's the rest of the family? And so that was what he was thinking. He needed to go figure out what happened to his wife and children. And I don't know if did you ever communicate that there was another female that you found that was dead that was on your list?
Probably not.
I think we told him that.
Yeah, but
we
we
did
told
that,
him
and
that
we dropped her off at the habit.
Right.
I
Right.
think we told him that.
But she had passed.
We either told him or we told the people at the hotel. I don't remember which.
And they had told us about the rest of the family that was missing.
Yeah. So the rest of the family's missing, as they are all. There's a bounty on their heads, right? And so you pulled off this job without exposing yourself, and so the question is, who's that doppelganger, and what kind of insight might that person have? And because there was a moment where he kind of scanned the crowd for magic items, right? Or he scanned the crowd looking for something, and that was kind of a mysterious moment. But at the end of the day, you rescued the were-raven. You've restored your name with the Martikovs. The town is still on high alert as Izek, that weird-handed, magic-handed dude, captain of the guard.
Enforcer,
Yeah, it's kind of he's looking for this were-raven that's gotten out. I imagine the burgomaster's not too thrilled, and the captor, the ruckus wannabe, can't be very happy.
And the last we saw him, he was heading to the burgomaster's house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you got into a room at the inn, and you were having finally taking your long rest after a long day, and what?
Then,
And then people came banging on the
And then
door.
people came banging. They were looking. They were going room
Because
to room.
someone made a loud noise. Not you.
You can only hear it for 300 feet.
Yeah, somebody made a loud noise.
Was it Ken?
It was
Thank
Ken.
you.
Yeah.
Because he was making the special boots for Irina.
Hey, when you're tinkering with experimental things, stuff happens.
And tell us what do those boots do?
So
sorry.
mechanically, as a bonus action, you can teleport up to 15 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. You must have occupied that space at some point during the current turn.
Okay, and
So essentially, I was trying to make boots that would let her Misty Step, and I got halfway there.
sure.
Sorry, guys.
How often can she use those boots?
As many as she wants. It requires attunement. That's the only catch with it.
Wow. Well, you made the boots, and she probably slept with them on, right? So we'll say she's attuned with it in the morning,
Another card available.
right? Sound good?
I think-
They're stuck at home.
I mean, I'm fine with it. I think technically I have to complete the infusion when I finish a long rest.
Oh, okay. So
I think that's a quirk of the class.
I'm not an engineer.
you give them to her in the morning.
Yep.
Are you going to Saturday? Oh, okay.
All right. So if I had the music for the do 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 do, it's morning time in Valaki,
We're all leveled up.
and you're all leveled up and refreshed and ready to go. But where are you gonna go? What are you gonna do?
Need some fur pelts.
Before we leave the room, I'm going to tell somebody, here's the book. I can't do my trick anymore.
Uh-oh.
Who's going to carry it?
There's two things we want. Can we do one on the way to the other?
But what are we gonna do with this book?
What are we going to do with the book first?
The tome
Before we walk out of this
Tome
room,
of Strahd, we're just gonna carry it around out in the open?
Can't you hide it?
Look.
Just hide it in your
Target on the
backpack.
back.
We could just put it in the backpack.
Yeah, well, someone's got to put it in their pack, right? We don't have any other bag of holding or magic way of
Yeah.
stashing it, right?
Howdy ho.
Let me double check. I think I got rid of that spell. In favor of a more offensive spell.
So you hopefully heard
Oh,
most
then
of the
I forgot how to
recap.
do that.
I heard all of it. My only question is, where is Tom?
Where's who?
Tom.
Oh yeah.
Oh
We
yeah,
tried to pick him
Todd.
up.
Todd, you're at the lodge,
Okay.
so you're actually not here. Yeah, that's Strider.
So we have to go to the lodge to pick up Ta. Will there be fur coats at the lodge? And why are you worried about the book?
People keep looking for it, and we keep saying we don't have it.
He had it stashed in another additional trick up his sleeve, but he can't do that anymore. So
Hey, once we out of this town, we're not going to be near any people. We're going places where there aren't people.
So is Tom making the fur coats at the lodge?
That's a great idea.
We do have to pick up some furs on that.
And how would you make it?
Well, as master of disguise, surely you can, throw together some clothes.
We need material.
That's a good point. But there's lots of furs at the lodge. It's a hunting lodge.
Are there? You going to let that slide?
I would assume that people are hunting.
They're hunting ravens.
Fair enough.
Ravens, well known for their fur content.
Yes.
waving season.
Hey, lots of feathers bound together or sandwiched in between. It's kind of like a
Makes for a nice pillow.
We goose down something.
Could make
Flapper
it
dress.
down coats. Raven down.
There you go.
So, not it.
So we're the.
Who's carrying the Tome of Strahd?
I'll stick it with my collection of books.
Okay.
So at least there's a chance they'll grab the wrong book.
How many books are you carrying on your person at any given time?
Well,
Good question.
now 2, because I have my spell book and then the Tome of Strahd.
All right, 2.
Put a brown.
Two seems reasonable.
It's like a 6th grade.
Maybe
Well,
more than
Because I
that.
think we only
Pulls
have
out a
2.
library.
I just say I have a spell book, so I don't think I'd have anything else
All right.
There's still one more book.
in the book department, but I guess I should add this now.
If you haven't eaten dinner,
I haven't.
Oh, roasted butternut squash soup.
Okay. Cool.
you can dip your banana in it.
Yeah, the banana was gonna be my dinner, but I'll
It's a pretty good dinner.
It's over there on the
squash
table.
soup instead.
Both.
Glenn's already
Or
tasted
both.
it and said it was good. Thumbs up.
Hopefully, you might have to wash a bowl at this point. I don't know. I keep like 4. That's
Alright, I'm sticking it in my backpack
okay.
All right.
in case that becomes
You
important.
have the Tome of Strahd.
So. Could we? One thing we could do is go to the Burgermaster's house and see if Fake Ruckus is still hanging around there and kick his ass. But if you guys got other pressing priorities, we gotta go do.
Well, I have no problem with that. I think it'd be a good idea, but he might end up kicking our ass.
They can come.
You don't know who. We don't know who it is.
Yeah, that's true.
God help us if it's Strahd himself.
He just brought himself, that's true.
Just so you guys understand, that wrist pocket spell was a second level spell. I don't get to the second level spell. So
So you're
it was a
gonna.
big deal.
Yeah, but how long did it last?
Yeah.
Somebody scanned you looking for it, right?
It's true,
And,
yeah.
Yeah.
and it wasn't there.
All right. So we're either gonna go kick Fake Ruckus's butt, or we're gonna press to the mountains in our.
And now Ken stays in the middle of the group. He's never on the outside of a group where somebody could bump into him.
We'll declare
Light
that
him on fire.
as far as formation, we will always keep Ken in the middle.
Oh no. I'm a melee character.
Put your red shirt on.
I'll be like Olsen from the 2009 Star Trek movie. Up the charges and never deploy my chute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be great. Snap.
He did deploy his shoot. It was late.
Wait.
Yeah, it's a little late, yeah.
A lot late.
Okay.
Instead of crashing into the ground, he crashed into the beam of, death.
So we know where the book is.
Yes.
Now what?
We get out of Dodge.
I mean, it feels like we've worn out our welcome.
So
Just go south.
We need fur coats. Where are we getting them? Lodge?
I'm sure there's a mercantile around here somewhere.
Grab fur coats on the way out of town.
So there's a stockyard.
Because we're going to the south.
Oh, we need one.
So
Okay.
thinking back, wasn't there one coat at the
Yes.
lodge? And I think I had taken it at the
We have
time.
QR codes and Chinese
So,
fortune cookies.
so Ta has a coat.
We just need 5 more.
Yes, 5 more. Does Renka, aren't you like resistant to cold or something? Or is it?
I
I
that,
am.
you are, yeah, that was my
You are naturally?
Goliath, sorry.
Bearcat was, but that was in the other adventure.
Yeah. So this is like high temperatures are in the zeros, right? And with the bustling winds and snowstorms. So even with resistance,
I'm not going to want to be out there.
you're not going to. This is extreme cold. At least that's what you're led to believe.
Frankly, my rolls would get me frozen to death.
So we need to get somewhere, get our cold weather gear. Get to the lodge, pick up Ta. There's 2 things we need.
And they're both at the mountain. So it's just a
No,
matter
are
of
they
whether we
both
wanna,
at the mountain?
Do we want to...
Where's that one? The one you guys did the text. Where's the Ravenloft or
Ravenkind.
Ra-
It's the Ravenkind, the holy symbol of Ravenkind.
Yep.
Where's that at?
You're the cleric.
That's at the temple.
Is that on the way to the mountains?
It's
I thought
in
the
the
swords
mountains,
at the
but I
temple.
think it's in different mountains. Can you pull up a full map of? So the temple with the symbol of Ravenkind is near or on Mount Gakis. There.
Where's
So that's a ways away.
That'll probably be cold too.
Yes.
Definitely.
So where's the sword in the Amber Temple?
Right. But that's in the same vicinity.
Is it? I don't know.
This is actually a better map. Well, maybe it's not.
The Amber Temple.
I thought it was a better map. Maybe it's not.
At least lets you see where Valakia is relative to Mount Gag.
Well, this one has Tsolenka Pass on it.
Yeah, so Tsolenka Pass, that's... Okay.
So Tsolenka Pass takes you through the mountains on your way to Mount Gakis.
Sun Sword is at the Amber Temple in the mountains to the south. I don't have any more information than that written down.
Well, so is Mount Glaucus to the south.
Yes. Yeah. But there's a lot of distance. That's all mountains. There.
The Amber Doors likely refer to the Amber Temple beyond Tsolenka Pass and high in the cliffs of Mount Gakis. So,
Okay, so they're both in the area.
Yeah.
They're both in the same area.
seems like it.
Let's
Apparently.
do the sword first.
We don't really know where either of them are.
Right.
So we'll probably end up getting whatever we come across first.
Hit first, right? Yeah, exactly. So then the only decision on the table is, do we, for want of a better term, maybe not the best use of the term, do we side quest and go try to swat fake ruckus, or do we soldier on to the mountains after getting our gear and forget about fake ruckus because we got bigger fish to fry?
Is the Burgermaster's house on the way out of town?
No, but Valaki's not that big.
Yeah, I mean, some people could go to the Burgermaster while the rest of us go shopping.
You are here. This orange building right here. The Burgermaster's right here. So just
Okay.
Just down the
Yeah,
street.
you know, I would at least like to let him know, even if fake ruckus isn't there, let the Burgermaster know what's going on, if he shows up again,
We let the burgomaster know that he knows that we didn't capture the thing. Which
and that that other ruckus was a phony.
I do see some merit in what you guys are proposing. I just think it's we're kind of putting ourselves in position for a bigger fight that we
If
could
it's
avoid.
Strahd himself.
It could be, or at least one of his captains, somebody important.
I'm not
But
dead
if
set
we
on
don't-
it.
If we don't, but we could. I think we could achieve your goal, Glenn. If we at least demonstrate to him that ruckus is a fake ruckus. We don't have to fight the fake ruckus.
Did we not discuss with somebody and they said that ruckus never made it to the burgomaster's house?
I'm not remembering that, but I don't remember a lot of stuff.
Not I.
Well, when Isaac came and pounded on your door as you're going to sleep, he did say that the burgomaster wanted to talk to Ruckus and hadn't seen him since the prisoner had escaped.
Okay. So you're right. We did hear he never. Okay.
So
No, what you heard was the burgomaster hasn't seen him since the escape.
Yeah.
Whether Ruckus made it to the mansion or not.
Okay.
I think if we go
But
to
the
the mansion,
burgomaster
he's not
didn't
going to
see
be there.
But how much fun would it be if he was?
Oh, yeah.
Well, then you get to have a Freaky Friday split screen moment.
They use that Spider-Man pointing to each other
Yeah.
picture a lot.
I also see the real danger of not dealing with him. He could cause a lot of havoc for us.
How are you going to prove that you're the real Ruckus?
Well, we already worked that out with the Ravens, the
What is,
Markovs.
so was it? We had a password or something?
Yeah.
It was a stripe.
Oh, that's right. My hair's different now.
And
I got the
the
bride
fake
ring
Ruckus
sign.
apparently didn't know that.
We had a password too.
Yeah.
But if no one remembers the password, then it doesn't help.
Well, if you don't remember, it was Snuffleupagus.
Snuffleupagus it is.
That's one of our scrum teams at work. They were all each team got to name themselves after a mythical animal. So there's like Griffin and stuff like that, and they called themselves Snuffleupagus. Yep.
Nice.
And then the next one, it was a tie between Jackalope and Yeti, so they're Yetilope.
Loving it.
So, I don't know how we're going to prove it other than I've been with you guys the whole time
We could take a shot
versus
at
this
this
other
guy while
ruckus
we
that
have
showed
him in
up by
front of us,
himself.
But it's a morning now, so
Yeah.
he's
So-
probably long gone.
Somebody said something about some people go shopping for furs while others go do that,
Right.
or do we not want to split up?
I'm hesitant to split and party up with
You
this
don't
guy
know.
in town and the
Just in
werewolf in
case.
town.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
Unless
We,
you
don't,
feel
Just
like
a werewolf
you-
alone.
well, we
is-
didn't know what happened to the werewolf, do we?
Well, he's still there, I'm sure. So two of them against two or three of us.
He was last night.
Okay, we stick together.
I'm surprised he's not in our room with us killing us.
Okay. So
And
we're at
as I say that, we can't really go up against a
We're at the
werewolf
inn.
and this guy.
Burgermasters.
we're thinking
and
about
where
going
would we go
against Strahd.
shopping for furs?
So the stockyard,
I'm not even sure we can take a
all
werewolf and
here
a guy
on
and
the
can
far side.
Well, I'm not.
change his face.
Well, I'm
Kind
not.
of-
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's do it. Let's all die.
Yeah. So the stockyard is where they'd have their supplies,
Okay.
where the lion was, and not too far away from the coffin maker was.
How fitting.
Vibes.
Yeah. Exactly.
We could do that first, just in case we get into trouble here. Not to
Have to
bugger out of
run.
town. Yeah.
You know, the more I think about it, the more we should take a pot shot at this ruckus guy before we get out of town. If he's around.
Or we go there first because we want to catch him before he leaves.
Assuming he's there at all.
Yeah.
It's 8 a.m.
It's closer.
All right,
we're going. We're going to the Burgermaster's
8
house.
a.m. You've had a breakfast as you sit around and discuss your day's activity, and you decide to go where?
Burgermeister's.
Burgermaster's house. You traipse a couple blocks down. You come, and it's bright and early. You go up to the door, and
Ruckus is going to do it. Who's going to do it?
Hi, am I here? No, sorry.
and so the butler comes up and says, "What the hell are you going to?" No. As he comes up. Oh, first of all, when you knock, you're and you hear, "Shut up!" Right, and finally the butler composes himself and says, "Yes."
You
Good morning. We would like to see the Burgermaster if he's in.
And he looks outside and looks up at the sky and says, "It's a bit early for appointments, isn't it?"
Brunch.
It's a matter of some urgency.
We just wanted to have a word with him as we're leaving. We're heading out of town. We wanted to see him before we go.
And you are... Oh, Master Ruckus, it's so nice to see you again. I'll let him know you're here. Wait, please, come in and sit in our waiting room. He ushers you into a side room. And
Well, at least you know you're not here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Suspected we
We should definitely give them a different code word.
And so a few months later, you hear him almost tripping over himself, rushing to the door. And he's, Mr. Ruckus, it's so nice that you come back. My deepest apologies for the apparent escape of the were-raven. It's such a tragedy. But you're such a triumphant capture that we're all very happy that you made the capture and very apologetic that he got away. Do you think you could catch him again? Any leads on where he might be now?
No, but
Where his daughter is.
we.
I'm sure with your prowess and your Strahd would look upon you very favorably.
Listen, there's something important we need to tell you. The man who brought you the were-raven and who you've been interacting with the last couple of days was not me. Someone else found a way to mimic me, to look just like me.
So you're saying that wasn't you that captured the were-raven?
No,
Weren't you charged to catch the were-raven?
we are. I just.
Why would you catch the were-raven then?
I'm just wanting you to know.
Well, that's very honest of you.
Someone was.
See how honest our friends are. So I'm sure you're doing everything in your power.
After that disturbance in the square, that other version of me never came back here. You didn't see him
I have
again?
not seen him since he left the square last night.
Okay.
But I'm sure you're spending all your efforts to go find these were-ravens, right?
Yes, of course, because that's
That's what I was
Do you have
charged
any-
to do.
That's what the That's what
Strahd asked you to do. How mysterious that there'd be someone that would fake your identity and give all the credit to you. Why would they give you the credit?
Excellent question.
Just unclear.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do next?
We're going to Disneyland. No. We're
Oh, that reminds me. How is Argynvosel? You were good. Did you make it to Argynvosel?
We did.
Yes.
Yes.
And did you clear it? Is it ready for construction? Is it safe for the workers?
We have partially cleared it.
Oh.
We needed reinforcement of supplies and time. And Strahd provided us with a mission of his own to
You had that
bring
mission. You had that mission beforehand, right?
well, we're talking about we're talking about there's a one of these ravenous, ruckus, raven people called the Markovs was in our cart, and
So you got one.
yes,
Well, good for you.
yep.
I'm sure the Lord Strahd would be very happy about that.
And we're also not very happy to take credit for something we didn't do in Strahd's name. That would be like speaking for Strahd without actually doing the deed. That would be wrong.
You must be overjoyed, though. That's one less than you have to go find now.
True enough. But
Of
now
course.
we have to go find the one that got away.
Of course, that would take priority over anything you would do with Argenvosto. Of course, that's more important.
Where were your guards when this happened?
Guards were out. They were standing right there. Weren't you there? Didn't I
was
see?
not.
Didn't I see you there last
Did
night?
not.
You were standing right there.
Not with her. Not with them.
You were in the square.
I was on the edge of the square.
Oh,
I am trying to
well,
intimidate
if you weren't there, then the cleric.
Yes, they were.
They were definitely. So you as
But
the general.
where were your guards?
They were right there with you guys.
And they couldn't stop this from this escape.
As any more than you could.
And I'm taking an
Then
accusatory
you could.
tone.
And you could.
I'm taking an accusatory tone. As in, there was some incompetence.
Believe me, we did everything in our power. We had guards on either side of the thing and extra guards around the square.
Well, it's made our lives more.
Compensate.
So, I'm like, just keep them out of our way in the future.
Who you calling Oopin Steak? I need to sign into D&D Beyond again. Somehow I got kicked out. So it's your
Did
Twitch.
you send me a text?
Not yet. What is it? Dab me?
Yeah. That,
And now tell the whole internet your password.
I'm not telling you my
I
password.
know. I thought I had it on here. I
Text
don't
it
know why.
to 'em.
Usually I can share it. Oh, you're getting into Twitch though.
Yeah.
How do you get?
I don't know.
So
and
my
I've,
goal
and
by
I've done
get-
it on
you know,
this machine before too, so I don't
My
know why it
goal
doesn't
here is to
remember.
get him off step from suspecting us of why do we want to be honest and why do we
So,
want to.
If that was not you, where were you last night?
I was not feeling well. I was in bed at the inn
You look amazingly well this morning.
because I slept very well and feeling much better now.
All right. So you came here this morning to tell me you did not capture the were-raven.
Yes, I heard.
Well, thank you.
And I,
So what can you tell us about this pretend ruckus? Did he say about where he came from or where he was going, or where he captured this rail?
Yes,
This
of
raven.
course. He said he was hunting in the forest to the west, just north of the roads, the old Slavic road, in those trees, when he came upon the were-ravens, and so kind of north of where your lodge is.
Yeah, okay.
And in those woods, he and his friend came upon the ravens, and they tried to capture them. They got one or two. They captured, but they were only able. They chased them down, and they were only able to capture the one. And that's when they brought him back to the city. It was quite the spectacle. It was going to be the gem of our celebration. It's later today. Oh, today is Ravenfest. Ravenfest. Ravenfest.
Yes.
You have your entries.
regrettable we can't stay around for that.
You must. You must.
Now we have to search for this.
Pressing
raven.
business elsewhere.
Oh, of course. You have to go search. You have to go search for the ravens. Of course.
Right.
Absolutely.
And
You have to search for the ravens. It's obviously more important, of course.
yes. And so I'm told this other ruckus looked exactly like me, except for this white stripe in my hair. So
Oh, yes. What happened to your hair?
I got really scared. It's the latest fashion, haven't you? I mean, what was the town we came from before all this?
How did you do that to your hair? The ruckus I met
Wherever the rat.
a week
wherever the
ago
rat
did
is.
not have a hair. Are you
Yes.
the real ruckus? You keep the same friends.
Crescent.
Yes.
That's the free one that came with her vet
So-
appointment. So you might, in case she ever gets.
So if this phony one shows up without the stripe,
You know who you're
I'm not sure he can be trusted. And this associate that he was running around with, none of us know who that is.
Oh, yes. Where is your
So-
associate? The burly one.
Yes.
Doesn't exist in this party.
He's not with us.
Yes.
Interesting. Well, very well. How can I serve you then? I am very busy.
Yes,
We
yes.
have a full day ahead of us.
We need provisions, and we're going to have to go out and spend long hours and evenings in the forest, dangerous as it is.
Very
And
dangerous.
I think
Cold. It's
they,
not cold.
I think as the burgomaster of Wallachia, you would like to have some credit for the recapture of this raven, Martikov.
Of course, we're doing everything in our power to capture the raven.
So as you're doing everything, I am sure that you have a tab at the mercantile, whatever it is here.
Yes.
I think it would go a long way to getting Strahd's beneficence if you were to associate yourself with our hunt for the recapture of this raven.
Arrows. What do you need?
We need a bunch of stuff, and we're gonna have.
But what do you need?
I don't know.
I can have it here if you tell me.
We're gonna need things for being out in the woods at night. So things to keep us warm. We're not gonna be able to have a fire because we're gonna be stalking our prey.
Your normal garb should be fine.
It's cold out there.
So what are you asking?
I'm asking for a tab.
Fine. Write him a tab. And they write
Tab.
T-A.
Okay.
Yes, give this to the stockmaster, and he will see that you get what you need.
Thank
Excellent.
you, Burgermeister. Your cooperation is much appreciated. And I'm sure this will go a long way to allay any suspicion. I mean, concern by Strahd.
There is an expectation now, though, that you'll find these raven.
Absolutely.
I think, didn't you say it had something to do with the vinery?
Yes. Strahd and his minions drove the Martikov family out of the winery.
You owe me a persuasion check.
16 plus.
And
All right.
he drove them out of the winery and wanted them exterminated for
Yes.
treason, essentially.
They are traitors to the realm. They should be brought to justice. But yes, go to the stockyard. Get what you need.
Thank you. Did I email the code to you? I just did this like 3 weeks ago, so I don't know
Email?
why I didn't remember.
So where do you want to get the stockyard? We got a tab.
Warm
We need a
clothing.
cart. We need horses. We need plate mail.
Load 'em up.
Furs.
And lots of fur.
Furs.
Yeah, we have no idea how expensive furs are. So
So, you make your way to the stockyard?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
I will be definitely looking at the
Roofs.
rooftops and looking around the crowds as we're walking through. I'm sure it's fairly sparse this early in the morning.
Yeah, it's not even 8:30 as you cross town, and people are just starting to wake up and get straight for the day. And let's see, what kind of name can I get? You get to the stockyard and you find, I don't even know what that is. Butterfly and elephant. Mr. Butterfant. Mr. Butterfant is there at the stockyard, straightening up, still piecing things together after the lion ruckus, and you go in there and you hear like he's hammering sounds.
Start knocking it in between the knocks, the pounds.
Penny.
What is that sound? And he looks over there. Ah. Early rise, I see. Come in. And when he says come in, it's really coming into the gates of a walled area. And what brings you to my stockyard this time in the morning?
Well, you heard about the escapee. We're going to go after him, and we need some good fall-winter gear.
Yes, I can assure you he's not here anywhere. Been here all
Inside?
night. Yeah.
Okay, I believe him.
Should let me roll.
Yeah. Actually, I have a pretty good
What
insight.
what kind of gear do you need?
Plus
We
9.
have
Probably
torches.
14. Yeah, it's probably a 14.
We have flint. Stones, good for heating up.
We need furs. We need
Furs.
good
Furs.
sources of heat.
A brazier, perhaps. A brazier to heat up stones. Keep you warm with stones.
No, we need furs.
I have some furs. Let's see.
We're going to be stalking
Let's
in the
see.
dark at night.
Let's see how
Can't
many
have
furs
light.
I have. Let's see. We have a cocked amount of furs. We have 7. We have 7 furs.
Good, we'll take them all.
You'll take them all. There. But why do you need furs? Where are you going that you
We also
need
need
furs?
it's going to be cold at night. We need to be dressed appropriately.
Uh,
We'll be sitting still for hours on end.
So
waiting
he
for our
gives
break.
you pelts. All right.
like leather.
And we would know
or
that would be enough.
just like
Survival check.
9 plus. Is anybody going to help me with that?
nature.
Yeah, you can all do a check if you want.
Because I think everybody would be asking the same question if we look at the furs, the pelts.
Assessing for themselves.
Yeah.
Is this going to be enough?
So it's basically just like a chunk of fur to
Yeah,
put on your
it's-
back. It's
yeah.
not a
Fur coat already sewn up and
Right.
with sleeves and everything.
with a fox stole.
Nice. I can't tell.
I can't tell. I'm
Well,
pretty much-
they're wolf pelts, and they are furry.
I have a 12, so
Yeah, I mean they'll keep you somewhat warm, but
they'll keep me warm enough, I'm sure.
well,
My resistance.
oh yeah, you with your resistance, it would probably be enough. But you think about your head and your hands.
Those of us in metal armor.
Gloves?
Don't lick the metal armor when we get in the cold part.
And how cold is that metal armor going to get?
Oh, I'm sure not very cold because I'm going to be prestidigitating it all the time.
Yeah, so I had prestidigitation. You're going to get exhaustion for every 6 seconds. You're going to have to cast that.
Oh, it works for an hour.
When you do when you warm yourself up, something there doesn't feel right. I think of it as blowing into your hands.
Oh, maybe.
It warms it for a few seconds, but then it fades away. So you'd be constantly wanting to do it. Which sounds very annoying and tedious to you, I'm sure.
Just a bit. Right, we need something warmer.
Yeah.
Coming around on it.
In the middle of battle, crap, I'm so cold. Prestidigitation instead of attack.
So you're suggesting to us that these might not be sufficient for a
It's a good
mountain pass, snowy, frigid place.
High of 0 degrees, windy.
Okay.
You think of the coldest weather you've ever been in, and now you're going to drape a blanket over your shoulders.
Okay. So we could ask it. You know, we're planning to go into some pretty severe cold weather in the mountains. So if this is all you have, do you know of anyone else that might have severe cold weather type gear?
He looks straight at you and says, "No one goes there. There's no reason to go up." And he looks up at the mountain. Too cold. And he looks down over to the other mountain. Too cold. No one goes there. You stay in the valley where it's nice and warm.
And that's why the
Okay.
Mardikovs have escaped for so long.
Because they can fly up there and put up with it.
I know.
Okay. So we're gonna have to come up with something else.
You can. I have these 7-footers. You can talk to.
Yeah.
The hunters might have more. They usually can find at the Blue Water Inn the Zoldar and Evgeny.
Spell those.
Evgeny, Yevgeni.
Well, it is on the way.
Zoldar and Evgeny. Yeah.
Spell check doesn't like it.
Whatever.
Evgeny. It's hard to say. Evgeny. Yeah. Those are actually named people in the books.
God bless you, Christian, because I can't type like this. It's not far enough away apart. Small little keyboards, I can't do it. I got a laptop the same size. It's just... Anyways,
Okay. So
what else do we need?
You
Well, I
mentioned-
like
you
the idea of the
mentioned
stones and the
cart and horse,
brazier.
Little cart.
Although, well, we got those back at our lodge, right? Are we going there on the way?
So 7 pelts. You want the brazier? Brazier.
Yeah.
And the stones.
And this
Hey, it's all in the Burgermeister, so.
Would this be the type of place where we could maybe find like a bag of holding? Or is that way too?
Yeah, way too.
In this
Okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna find that. No magic.
But yeah,
That's
food,
forgotten
food
rocks.
jerky,
What'd you say?
food.
Oh,
Yeah.
food rations you can get up at the inn.
Okay. We've got
Climbing gear.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if we don't already have it in your
I think
standard
I
pack.
have rope, but I don't know if I have.
A climber's kit, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Sure.
So at least 2 of those.
I just have a
Since
rope.
there's
Yeah,
some of those.
yeah, that'd be
2 climbers kits. We can give you 2 climbers kits, a brazier, and 6 stones.
Hey, we could always take that dream lily. That'll keep us warm in those on the walk. Like you need that in
we
this
just
place.
stop by the winery and get some.
Liquid antifreeze.
Yeah.
I got a tinder box. I got torch. This. I got this can. I think we're good. Is for the most part. What else? What are we missing? Hats.
Hats, gloves. I would think he
That's,
would.
if he has them, right?
He doesn't have cold weather hats and gloves.
Right.
Something's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Would this be something we could? So we got 7 pelts. Could we actually make them into warmer clothes? And
Well,
then,
I
I mean, we could go into the forest and hunt some stuff.
so you wonder if Kotota could do it for you, but
You do wonder. He's not here. You can't ask him. So.
Very true.
but it would take time,
Where's Todd?
and
He's back at the lodge.
you don't know that he's ever made one. Not a fur coat from a pelt. He would be able to throw something together, but how well does it work? And how
Mittens and hats, not. If we took one of these and cut it up, maybe.
you could probably make a hood, yeah,
Yeah.
with a string to tie it to yourself. Yeah, it's a matter of how much time do you want to spend.
I think it would take us probably an hour if we all worked on our gear, making stuff. We cut up the extra pelts.
Oh, and how many pelts are you going to ruin in the process?
Well, I would imagine two 2 for hoods.
No, I'm saying your first try may not work.
All you're
Yeah.
doing is put.
If you're just making like a
How hard could it be?
if you're just making a
Roll
tube
for
to
it.
stick your hands in,
Yeah.
or a bowl to put on your head.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, how many indigenous people have you seen with the wolf? The whole thing's draped
That's,
over
you
them.
just need to kill a wolf and put its head on your head. You're fine. I thought they smelled
What's that
bad.
smell?
On the outside.
Not in real life.
Takes time.
What's the smell of a wolf pelt on
I know.
a fresh wolf?
Well, these have
No,
been
he's giving us a
tanned.
pure-
and-
no,
Yes, but he's talking
Yeah.
about killing a wolf and putting it on.
No, I'm. No.
Well, in Star Wars, they kill the
Yeah.
beast and
Tauntaun?
That's not.
That's what I was thinking. The donkey might be a good thing to bring with us. Tom.
All right. So you got a climber, 2 climbers kits. You got 7 pelts, and you got a brazier and 6 stones.
Yep.
Heat up the stone, and it'll keep you warm for an hour.
All right.
Yes, but
Check with the,
Soldar and Evgeny, usually up at the inn. You might catch them at breakfast still.
What are they for? I forgot.
They
Hunters.
They may have other furs.
pelts or things.
Let's do that.
Yep.
Pay the man whatever he.
Yep.
Put it on the Bargermeister's tab.
Oh, well, aren't you special?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
All right, so you make it back to the Blue Water Inn.
The Burgermeister wants it known that he's a great sponsor of this hunt.
Who are you talking to?
I don't know. Everybody seems to look up when they're talking.
Right after they touch their chest.
Yeah.
You go to Blue Water Inn, and
Number 1. Don't worry.
you look around, and there's people there. And there's no one you recognize, though.
So
Yes.
somebody else talk for a while.
Well, it's
Somebody knows
not even
these
what's her
guys.
face is usually. at
Oh,
the bar.
Danica. Danica's working the bar. The same lady that's always.
ask her if these guys are here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you walk up, and she goes, "What's your magic word?"
Snuffleupagus.
Snuffleupagus.
Oh, please.
Isn't it Rumpelstiltskin?
It was.
There you go.
I know it was.
Okay.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Good memory.
As soon as you said it.
On the 3rd try, you say Rumpelstiltskin.
I say he passes concussion protocol. He remembers that from
Yeah,
a month ago.
2 weeks at least. Okay. Morning. You left once. You've come back.
We were told we might find.
Zoldar and Yevgeny.
Yes. That I haven't seen them. They said something about going to the lodge hunting.
Fine. We're going there anyway.
All right.
Ask her if she knows anyone that might have fur coats, warm weather, or cold weather gear.
Well, they would be. I mean, you checked the stockyard, yes.
Yes.
Yes. So the next logical place would be these two. They hunt the wolves, and they would have furs. If there were extra furs, they would have them at their home,
Which is here.
which is yes. The last I knew, they went to the lodge.
I know this is kind of a crazy thought, but
Yeah.
is there anybody they can teleport us to? The Amber Temple?
Would they have someone? Do they have wives who might be living at their home that we could talk to and get furs?
These two do not take what women do not care for them, not more than a night.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Can you describe them?
Yeah. Let's see here. Blue Water Inn. Do I have them?
They look like that.
Oh, hey. Apparently not there. Do. Yes, and he shows you pictures. Oh, wait, there they are. And And you slightly recall these two, that you've talked to them before. You slightly recall one of them kicking your cat.
Oh.
He seems familiar.
I don't know that I called them by their name.
No, he didn't.
But by the description,
They're lucky men because I was going to kick them.
that's what they look like. They are not at the inn.
Well, that means they probably weren't the. I was thinking maybe they were
Burly guy.
the burly guy would be the werewolf and
Yeah, they're not the burly guy.
yeah.
They are known to be wolf hunters.
Okay. Whoa, I'm all for leaving they're not there.
Yeah.
And we don't have any questions for her. Like, oh, did we asked her if there was anybody else who sold furs, right?
Yeah, the only thought there would be, depending on your moral compass, would be to go find their house and see if there's furs there for the taking, and maybe leave some money for them.
My moral compass says, hey, we pay him now or we pay him later.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know if we're going to catch up with them, but if we
Doors
at least
are,
left some money.
Doors are meant to be opened.
Yeah.
Do you think that knocks for?
Won't be anyone there unless they got a dog or something. Would a dog even
So
associate with
we've already asked her that.
So we've established that there's no
that
moral
they
compass.
live alone. There'd be nobody home.
Well, he
If
talked
we
about
say,
leaving
so
some money
where?
behind.
What's the address? It's a little suspect. Yeah.
Would she care?
Well, or we could just go ask somebody
They're
else.
good patrons. They come in most evenings.
Yeah.
What's their billing address?
And their mother's maiden names?
They're at your lodge. Go find them.
Yes.
I think we should go.
Yep.
We go.
Thank you for your help.
Now, if we happen to fall into their house,
What other ways might you find their house?
I mean, we could ask random strangers outside now that we have a description.
Mm-hmm.
There is one person that Strider has made an acquaintance with that might be able to help.
There is. Yeah, I did.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Everybody remembers
the
everything.
the guard that you helped chase the escapee. He went that way.
Ah, yes, that's true.
Isn't that the one that you healed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, he should like us. We've been very helpful.
if we can find him.
Somebody talk to me.
Christian's technique.
I don't know if he had a name.
It's his
I don't.
Yeah.
The guard you met.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
We could give him a name.
Yeah, but how
Guard
would you
number
find
5.
him?
yeah, Gordon.
I mean,
Poston come
Boson. Boson Applewood.
Okay. Would I have gotten his name? I won't.
I don't know if you got his name.
After all that time,
You're so friendly. How would you not get his name?
Indeed. So, Danica, do you have any idea where Boson Applewood might live?
The guard?
Yeah, the guard.
Yeah, he has a wife and 2 little ones. I think they have a little college down over there. He was working last night, right?
yep.
Yes.
So he's probably home in the morning.
Is his house distinctive? Is there a way we
Yeah,
would
she
get-
describes it.
Okay.
It's the one on the corner, right over there.
All right. Thank you.
and we're off.
And we're off.
And so the one on the corner right over
On the crazy train.
it's this one. This one right here. This one right here. That would be good right here. You make your way, and as you get close, you hear, "Boy, get your shoes on, laced up, and get ready to get out of the house. If you're not ready in 10 minutes, by God, we're gonna tan your hide."
Is that a female voice or a male?
Female.
Female voice. All right.
Yes, Mom. Yes, Mom. I'm right away, sir. Yeah, Mom.
So I'll approach. Strider will approach the house.
Idiot, give the boy a break.
Are they visible? Are they?
No, they're inside. You can hear it
You can
come
hear it. Okay.
from the outside.
So I will come up and I will approach the house and I will gently rap on the door. Close.
Who in tarnation is calling it this morning? Calm down, Lydia. I'll go get the door. He opens it. Oh, it's you. Oh, and you. Thank you so much for helping us out last night. Well, what brings you to my door this morning?
You're certainly welcome. One, to see how you're doing, and two,
Who is it?
Howard!
It's the guys from last night I was telling you about. Give us a minute.
You're hurting my
What?
ears.
What? Tell them that you have to get the boys ready.
it'll only be a moment.
It'll only be a moment, woman. And he steps outside and closes the door. I'm sorry about that. How can I help you?
Well, we're trying to locate the hunters, Zoldar and Yagani, their homes. We're looking to do some business with them on some furs.
Oh, sure.
If you could point us in the right direction, that would be great.
So what I hear you saying is you need me to take you to their house, right?
Well, a direct guidance like yourself would certainly help us along.
Of course. Honey, I must go. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What are you
Like-
talking about? We're calls.
If,
You better get back here. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Come. I'll take you.
I know I didn't think that far ahead because I'm me and I don't.
Now you can figure this out. You get us out of it. It's a long walk across town.
no, I was like,
And they walk you.
And we're here.
it's right
He
across.
grabs his helmet, and his vest and his little pike thing, and he walks you back toward Blue Water Inn, and then kind of straight north to about here.
Okay.
All right, can you see that as I point to it? Yeah. To about here, and if it's not convenient to hit the X thing, and yeah, this is their home. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if they're home.
Okay. Can you see his pointer?
Yep.
You alright? Okay. There we go. Okay.
And it's a rough looking house.
Right.
And you knock on the door.
Oh, just a minute.
Persuasion check.
What are you doing?
He's trying to pretend to be he's throwing.
No.
I think that's more of a performance.
Okay. Whatever.
So you don't really do that. Oh, I'm sorry,
Got your
guys.
ventriloquist spell lined up?
Is there such a thing?
Probably is, but
Where to next? Tell me, where do you need me to take you? I take you there.
anywhere but back home.
Well, no, I don't want to take any more of your time. You have a job to do. You've gotten us where we want to go.
Oh, yeah,
We'll. I don't know if en route we saw maybe like
But
other shops. Maybe there's some.
as
no.
far
This is
as
residential area.
Residential.
as far as your wife knows, we dragged you all over town and kept you busy all morning.
You're right.
Maybe.
I wonder if Danica has that venison and egg. I should go check.
You should, and we appreciate your help. Thank you so much.
No, I was trying to tell you, what would you do to a guy that you just helped you out like this?
Flip him a coin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have to be a silver or something like that.
Right.
Yes.
There. Breakfast on us.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Two.
He didn't ask for it.
No, right. No.
Oh, yes. I should see if they have that venison out this morning. Yes.
Smelled good when we were there.
Go have brunch. Go hang out at the hardware store. You know.
I'll be there for the next
Maybe a
hour.
shave.
All right, good to know. Thank you so much. We bid him adieu.
All right. And you see him walk off.
All right.
We're going to give him an insight check. You don't want him to roll a 20. Nope. He's happy he's thinking about food.
All right, awesome. Well then, who wants to go invisible and check the inside first?
You're not going to... Yeah, he's just like, why aren't you joining me for breakfast? Where are you going next?
We already had breakfast. I guess if no luck with the hunters, then maybe we'll just head out of town.
Well, then you could walk with me. We're going this way. Maybe you walk them back to the inn, right?
Yeah.
And eventually you make your way back there. You go back to the shed. So the front house is not very much of a house. It's really just living quarters. It's the shed behind where they have furs over wooden racks drying out. You see furs in all different stages of being. There's no dead animals there, but you'll find. Let's see what you find. Where did that die go? I just rolled.
The trick die that always rolls low.
Yeah, the trick that always. Oh. No. 3. You find.
I demand a reroll.
You find 3 more usable pellets. There are other pellets there, but they're not really usable. 3 pellets that you feel like you could use.
Are we leaving money here, or are we hoping we catch up with them?
Well, we don't know what a good price for these are. I suppose.
What did we pay for the ones at the stockyard?
Well,
Did
these
we,
aren't
did we bother to
finished.
look at the bill?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. I guess I.
6 gold.
Yeah, but are we talking
That'd be
gold or
very-
Strahd?
That'd be very good, right?
That 6 Strahd would be extraordinarily good.
We basically broke into their house, so
Yeah, we should probably be generous.
it's a convenience fee.
So okay, so
So we'll leave 6
Put it-
Strahd.
yeah, somewhere.
Do you write them a note?
That's what I was just trying to think. I mean, we want them to find it, but we don't just leave it lying around for anybody to take.
True.
Well, and okay, you have the pellets. You've left the money. Where are you going next?
We're going to.
I think we're going to our lodge, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to go back to the lodge. All right. That takes you. So it's 8:39. We'll say 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. If you go straight to the lodge, you're there by 10. Right.
Okay.
And let's say odd. Even they're there. Odd they're not. Odd they're not. They're not there.
Okay.
But we could talk to the family that's running in for us.
Yep.
And they've seen them. They're here.
We are now at the Alberta Lodge.
It's a 4.8 hour trek from our lodge to the Amber.
All right. What I'm going to say is you spend the rest of this day, you're all doing your craft work, right? And
We've engaged Ta.
you engage Ta, who has finally figured out how to get himself out of tree mode. And-
I've been, back to my normal self for
Yeah.
a while now.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, you guys are traipsing around.
So it's
town.
10 a.m. and you're back there kind of at the lodge, kind of wondering what you're going to do today, as the guys aren't back yet. You understand they went to town. You just needed the extra sleep. As you've leveled up, you've all leveled up.
Leveled up.
And maybe you already had the forethought of you need a piece. You found yourself a coat. So you didn't really need...
It was in the closet.
It was in the closet.
It fit perfectly.
Well, I can fit the coat.
Yeah, right. That's true.
And so between the rest of you and the lady folk, you spend the rest of the day. So let's all roll a survival check and see how well you did.
Could I maybe convince this to be a like a leatherworker tools check?
Yes.
Yes, I'm actually good at those. What would you like it based off of? Dexterity, intelligence, wisdom?
Whatever survival is based off of.
Survival
That's a
based
good
on wisdom.
question. Wisdom? Alright.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's what I want.
22, by the way.
20. Yours looks very good. The
26.
Ooh, but not as good
Nice
as
as Olaf's. He's got some bling, you know.
And how did Ruckus do?
Ruckus has got a chunk of pelt that keeps coming unwound. I got a 5.
Do you need
Fine.
help?
Well,
Yes.
Evidently, Olak has leather.
it's not a
working
matter of
skills.
help. It's a matter of you make a cut, and then it's like, oh crap, that's the wrong spot. So you have to sew that back up, and then you make another cut. It's like, oh, you keep doing it wrong. You have as much stitching as you do.
So
Frankencoat.
I've got a very Frankenstein, yeah.
I rolled a 9.
Yeah, yours is a little better.
The code of many
I had a
cuts.
little
And then-
trouble with the scissors.
7. Yours isn't very good either. They're functional. All right. The couple of yours look very good, and the rest of you,
Like a
Looks
furry,
like it was
it's a-
handmade.
It's a furry raincoat.
yeah, you didn't bother to take the
Poncho.
skull out.
Yeah.
It's a furry poncho.
Wait, we're supposed to put the fur on the inside? Crap.
Flip it over.
Turn it inside out.
All right.
By the way, on the way
The
back,
animals don't have it on the inside.
I would summon my familiar.
Okay. Yeah. So there was something else you were supposed to get.
Yeah, supposed to get a cat.
Do you really want to leave your familiar with them all day?
Well, let's just say I picked up a stray cat on the way, if that's okay with you.
Well, I'll say that you could get it at the stockyard,
Okay.
and it's a matter of
And it's bait. It's bait.
that's what you call it, bait.
Yeah,
The name you name the cat bait.
We're gonna use the cat for bait to the stockman. Because why you've been asking why. Why are we buying this? Why are we buying
Well,
the
I mean,
furs? Why are we...
people like cats. There's no there's.
Well, on the Burgermeister's tab.
It's,
What are we doing with the cat?
you mean you
bait.
wait
For
you're going
what?
to kill the kitty?
No, let's tell me you're using the cat to hunt ravens. I mean, cats hunt.
Yeah.
Live bait is the best.
What?
I'm not gonna kill the raven.
You're going to kill the kitty?
What? I'm not gonna kill the kitten.
You wear it around your neck.
Live
Stay
bait
warm.
is best.
So confusing. Persuasion check.
Better be persuading on me.
Natural one.
You may not have the cat.
That cat looks delicious. I mean, looks one. I
That's
mean,
a no from me.
That's a hard no. You may
One
not
of you
have
guys
the
can
cat.
vouch that we're not gonna use the cat for that.
Would anyone else like to ask?
I like cats. I'd take a cat, but I'm not letting him anywhere near it.
Yeah, why don't you roll persuasion?
Just pay it double.
Just roll a 20 and tell me what it is.
I'll pay you double. I don't care about the cat.
Yeah, it's easy to pay double once at the Burgermeister's tab.
10.
If the money's good, the money's good.
Yeah. Dwarf
Has its
with
limits.
what does the dwarf want with a cat?
Yeah, exactly.
What did you roll?
10.
That's good enough.
No, it wasn't.
No?
Tell you what, you give me a strata out of your own purse, I'll give you a cat.
Not a problem.
Fine. Just the one then.
Yes. And he's putting it, he's going in my pouch. And he's going to, yeah.
It squirrels around a little bit.
Alright, so
Stay warm, little one.
that failed horribly. At least I got that out of the way.
All right, so you bring the cat back to the, and now you can, on your way. Now, can you really cast the spell as you're walking?
Are we walking?
Well, you have all day, right? You have all day at some point.
Didn't we have a cart with us?
Did you have a cart with you when you went to Valaki this
No.
time?
no, but
Or did we left the cart at the
lodge?
Abbot, didn't we?
Oh, I thought we.
At the Abbot, with the cart with the dead girl in it, you did. Yes,
That wasn't our cart.
that
though.
wasn't your cart.
So do we have
Yeah.
one here?
Not that I remember.
Okay. I tried.
Hi, Rosie. Dave has fond memories of my Rosie. Probably still has the scars.
All right, so it's been a whole day. You spent the day doing your stitching, so to the entertainment of the lady folk.
Yeah.
For some of you, it's the next morning. Anything else you want to do that day? Like Katota, what would you like to do that day?
So I have a coat.
Mm-hmm.
But do I have what else do you?
There's a full set of cold weather
weather
gear there.
Okay.
We could gather up any extra blankets, maybe, that we could
I
take
was
with
just
us.
Can we cover our? So we got this brazier.
Some,
We got
Stone.
a canopy. Can we put a canopy on the cart and use the cart as a shelter
no.
and keep it warm?
It will fit all
with the
of us?
brazier.
What about all of us? Maybe we could take turns.
Right.
Yeah.
Surprising there's no like crafting skill in D&D.
Well,
There
I have Smith tools.
Right, but there's no like I am building a
You have to
canopy on a cart. How good is it?
You have to have proficiency
Yeah.
with that ability,
Yeah.
and so if you don't get a bonus, right? You don't get the proficiency
But
bonus.
what roll do you make?
I would make you do a survival
Well,
roll.
we got the innkeeper too to help us.
Yeah.
Right.
I have.
So Ta would be helping real quick. Ta would be helping prep. Whatever we decide.
Okay.
To start up.
So, I have an herbalism kit that says proficiency with this kit, which I'm pretty sure I have, is required to create antitoxin in any potion of healing. Is it possible that in the course of some part of this day that I could?
No, not when you're burdened with your primary goal is today.
Gear.
If you said, "Hey, I've got a day off with doing nothing," and that you want, I might have given you a healing. You would collect the herbs, you grind them, and we'd figure out what you could do to get that.
Okay.
There's also the collection of the herbs that you'd have to do, right?
Sure.
So, and are those abundant or available in your general area? That's a fun thing to do, but I don't
Fair
think
point.
you're gonna do it today.
Understood.
Yeah, but at the lodge you would have access. You have your pelts. You have access to the twines, the laces that you need to do it, the big needles,
Yeah.
but as far as making a cover for a cart, I don't know. That seems like a little bit of a stretch.
Okay.
I think it would be pretty simple. I mean, you're just
A
basically
simple
putting a wooden
But then you
frame
need
with
you
a-
need to have the tarps to help with it.
Yeah. It's a,
I'm sure the lodge has some.
I think you're stretching at this point.
Okay.
well,
It was just an idea.
So the better question is: you want to take another day? You go and run to Valaki, get the supplies, and I'll let you cover the. You want spend?
It's
Up to the group.
Up to the group with group.
If you want to spend another day
Yeah.
preparing,
I think that's a
I
good
like
idea.
I like the idea of the brazier and stuff
Yeah,
inside of a
take
closed
turns.
space will help.
Yeah.
what?
All right, so we did that.
So you spend another day to make yourself a covered wagon.
And if he wants to do his healing potion, that would be his day.
Yeah, he can stay behind and do that. Simple thing. Just
No, I'm
turns
not
it.
looking to push the envelope. It was something I
Yeah.
thought of. Because it sounded like we were kind of in that. Okay, we've got not downtime, but time available to do stuff. But
Yeah,
the stuff, I understand where we're at, and
I'm bumping my potion to be healing to have that kind of resistance. That plus.
we'll save that for another time. No
Yeah.
worries.
Have we met
I respect that.
anybody that's like? Does Strahd have a guard, or like a?
Yeah. Well, you talk to the guys, they tell you about the burly man. But you don't know if. Yeah, you don't know that.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
Strahd.
thinking like an Emperor's Guard type, like a group of soldiers in specific uniform that. Like, have we met anybody like
no,
that?
you haven't.
Okay.
That is a bit curious, isn't it?
Does he need any help?
He is the ancient. He is the land. He is all living creatures that of the forest. He's all the.
God.
Let's write a song about it.
Every big bad evil guy needs henchmen, right? And that's what I was
Yes.
thinking.
Yeah.
But
And they always dress
Well,
exactly the same, so
and
you
you-
guys can sneak in.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
You have been told, if you remember the Casimir, as you were heading back to the Vistani camp, he said, "Beware of the Vistani; they are in league with the devil."
Yes, so you do know the Stani have some sort of alliance, but I guess specifically what I was thinking is
There's no army that you're aware of.
was if Ta could spend time building a disguise that would allow him greater access to certain areas, but we don't know of anything that would.
Right.
Okay.
So you've spent 2 days at the lodge preparing. You have a wagon. You have your furs, your cold weather gear. Now, the other thing with the cold weather gear, 26, I'm going to say you're exempt. Was there 22?
17 and 5 is 22.
The two of you, you're exempt from this. But cold weather gear, you'll be fighting with disadvantage as long as you wear the cold weather gear. So if you want to fight effectively, you have to take off your furs.
And what's the temperatures outside?
Extremely cold.
Once we get up in the mountain, yeah.
So I disadvantage fighting or advantage on my roll against freezing,
Except for Glowing
right?
and
Because I have
Olak.
resistance.
But Glowing and Olak can fight with theirs because theirs are better.
Right,
Got it.
right. They got 22 and 26. That,
Oh, I see. Okay.
that-
And then
that-
mine because it's
yours is normal.
normal.
It was built for that.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're fine too. So that means the rest, Strider and Ruckus in particular, definitely have disadvantage as long as you wear when you try to fight. You could probably do spells.
Yeah.
But if you're melee weapons, archery weapons, moving around in the battlefield, dexterity checks are going to be a disadvantage with the gear on. Now, what's your caveat?
I got resistance to cold there.
Yeah, so you'd have you take it off, you'd have resistance to whatever damage you'd get from the weather.
How did Irina do with cold weather stuff?
Fantastic question.
She did great.
Nope. And she's frustrated. This isn't fit for me. Let's go back to Barovia and we can. I'll have my family will make me a.
I thought we left her at the Abbot. No,
No,
we left her here. Okay.
Yeah.
she would not have that.
Yeah.
I forget about her sometimes, but she's kind of follows Brink around like a.
I don't think
Puppy.
I'd want her. Yeah, I don't think I'd want her far from us, anyways.
Yes, so she kind of.
Strahd, if we were to leave her here and Strahd shows up, she's gone.
She kind of tried to watch what Brink was doing and made the same mistakes she made.
Yeah. Really.
All right, but makeshift cold weather gear, covered cart. What horse are you taking?
Donkey.
The horse.
We're
Both?
taking the horse?
We need the stronger. Yeah, we could take both.
Well, you have
Yeah, I was trying to remember.
you had one skeletal horse. How long
Right.
do they last?
It
Yeah.
doesn't.
So you have a skeletal
it's
horse,
so,
and then
yeah.
you have Olak's horse.
Well, maybe you figure the skeleton horse doesn't care how cold it is, or is he just gonna freeze up and break?
Bones get brittle.
We don't know.
I say we take
We're in a
both.
weird,
Take
weird
both.
world.
All right, we'll take them both.
All right.
It'll also lighten the load between the two of them, right? I mean, Olak's horse is a normal horse, and it can wear out. So
Make sure you put the blinders on the living horse.
yeah. Well, there's that.
Do the horses need any cold weather protection?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You-
I was just thinking about
You
that.
you did that too.
Blankets.
Amongst all this,
Alright.
Thank you.
Blankets or
And
something.
bring along some straw and stuff for them to
Blankets
eat. And,
Snow
Yeah.
boots.
Little padded anklets. And
and jingle bells.
now it takes 3 hours to get to Tsolenka Pass,
So we're leaving first thing in the morning.
and it takes an additional. By the map, it takes an additional. Where to go? Where to go? Amber Temple is another 2 hours after that to get to the Amber Temple.
Yeah, up the mountain.
I guess, do we know where? Like, do we know where we're going?
You know where Tsolenka Pass is, and
Yeah.
you believe that pass is what takes you up to Mount Gakis.
Okay, so we would run into the temple just by following the road.
You hope.
Yeah,
That's what
I'm
that is.
asking.
That's what we're
led
asking.
to believe. That is what you're led to believe.
Okay.
Can anyone heat this brazier up?
I've got a
The
fireball.
brazier has coals in it.
I could.
You have a sack of coal there that would be
Don't want him
used.
to be using a spell to do this.
I got a cantrip I could do probably.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm thinking. Some sort of cantrip where we can
Yeah,
heat up.
is it bonfire?
Yes.
Do you have bonfire?
No,
Yeah,
but I
let's
have firebolt.
And does that in the spell?
Flammable objects that's
Yeah.
not being worn or carried. So yeah. Stand back.
So what? 3 hours to the pass and what?
And 2 hours up the mountain.
Well, and
Is what we're
actually,
told. We're not there yet.
it's an hour after you get it on the path that you hit the foothills of Mount Gacus. If we zoom in here, I don't know which map's better.
It's an all-day slog into the cold.
It's not working.
Is the bottom line.
This old
So if we
technology.
this map kind of shows it pretty good, right? So it's 3 hours to this bridge.
I don't see where you're trying to look at
Oh,
both
at the,
maps.
at the very bottom there.
Down here.
Right,
Oh, okay.
right by Luna
Right,
Lake.
right.
Yes.
Yeah, right by Luna Lake, and then it's gonna be another 2 hours wherever it ends up in this area. At least that's as you're led to believe. But an hour after your travels is when the foothills of the mountain begin, and you start your trek up into the windy path. Path narrows to, I don't know, 10, 15 feet, just not much wider than the cart itself. And I start to have some pictures. Come on.
Why is there a giant eagle?
So the wildlife you see is these huge mountain goats now and then. But the images, where'd the images go? This is trying to work with the wrong hand. Oh, I know why. Because I don't have
Oh, it's a vulture. Even better.
the tool activated. That's why. There they are. So some images to share. That's the wrong one. We're going to start with this one.
It looks so cool.
No, we're not going to start with that. We want to start with the
There's
middle
that
one.
vulture again.
There you go. That's kind of what it's like.
Giving me Hobbit vibes.
A little bit, yeah.
So the most dangerous environment possible. That's really all I have to say.
Yeah, cliff on one side, cliff on the other side as you're following this mountain pass that's probably 15-ish wide, snow covered, and it's
Drifting
treacherous.
Windy.
Windy
The
and cold.
rock monsters fighting off the cliff.
You would think by the wind and the stony terrain, but no.
No,
What you do
alas.
see is those mountain goats here and there and everywhere.
Hey, if all we see is mountain goats, it's good.
So you treasure this. You probably take turns riding in the back of the cart. The horses, even with the two of them, don't like the full cart, right? It can take half of you, probably 2 or 3 of you, where the other 2 or 3 walk. And you take turns as you go through that. You probably take time to warm up that brazier and to keep the back of that cart warm. And you take many rests. And eventually, you come to that first picture, and you see, and this is when I should. Can you see that, Ken?
Not on my screen, but I can see it through Discord.
Yeah, I can show players. That probably help.
Oh, hey, there it is.
Yeah. So you come to a overhang, and you can see off in the distance a gate, a walled structure blocking the pass, and that gate glows of a green. And let's see if I can get the official description here.
Isn't it supposed to be amber?
This is not the castle. This is just a
place along the way.
keep on the path. It looks like.
Well, I thought we were going to the temple, castle.
Well, it's
Okay.
which do we hit first on the path, and
My wizard
Apparently we
senses
hit
are
an
telling me
obstacle.
something magical over there going on.
Seriously?
The girls think you're funny.
Apparently.
The shelf of rock on which the mountain road clings grows narrow. To your left, the icy cliffs rise sharply toward rolling clouds. To your right, the ground falls away into a sea of fog. Ahead, through the wind and snow, you see a high wall of black stone lined with spikes and topped by statues of demonic vultures with horned heads. Set in the center of the wall is a closed iron portcullis, behind which burns a curtain of green flame. On the other side of the dark wall, gripping the mountain's edge, is a guard tower of white stone topped by golden statues of mighty warriors.
We were told to climb the White Tower. Doesn't look like we'll just be waltzing in there.
A little bit closer.
From the outside? I don't think we want to go through that gate.
Show players.
And
So-
how else do we get through?
So you got the stone vultures. You have the
Over, under, or through.
Those are statues of soldiers up there.
yeah.
Okay.
What do they call them?
You hope.
you said heroes or something.
You hope they're just statues.
Yeah.
Golden statues of mighty warriors.
Mhm.
Okay.
Did someone say
That don't come to life.
gold?
Right.
So this will be where the holy symbol of Ravenkind is.
Gold.
If it's
den.
the right tower.
Because we were told climb the White
Ish.
Tower guarded by the Golden Knights.
Oh.
Treasure is above and out of sight.
Oh. Okay.
Treasure is
I mean, that-
and that outside?
Good memory.
Above and out of sight.
Looking up your notes now, you get inspiration for.
Yeah. Yeah, for inspiration.
Above and out of
Well,
sight.
you looked it up.
This time I don't have to do a magic,
Mhm.
wild magic roll to
There you
use
go.
my inspiration.
Nice.
So that's what you come up to, guys.
So you said this is
So-
which is it?
The
Let's-
holy
let's
symbol
pop
of
this
Ravenkind
out.
will be.
So when I pop it out, can you still see it, Ken?
Yeah.
All right, because I can leave that there. How can I do this? Put that there, and then I can click back here. And so there we have our map.
Well, from what I can see, we can't get to the White Tower without going through that gate. Or we go over the wall if we have climbing gear.
So is it? I guess to clarify, so this is downhill on that side and then uphill on.
Yeah, this is down to a foggy bank, right? Some 40 feet, the you can't see the bottom. And to the left, it's just a kind of a cliff going up.
So
How are we getting through?
either going through the gate or going over the top.
Well, let's. I'd like to spend 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic
That's a good idea.
to figure out kind of what that green glow is.
You're used to green fire that's not magic?
No.
So, do we want to? Do we want to just get past this, or do we want to actually understand it, explore it?
Well,
So-
so,
Well,
if
if
you
this is
zoom
where
out
the
a little,
holy symbol is, then we need to
It's in the
explore
temple,
it.
right?
So does
Well,
Dave, zoom out a little bit,
is
please.
detect magic field of effect
Tower.
or is it
Yeah.
on
In the
specific?
tower,
Gate.
sorry.
It's a field of effect.
We just
So
need to
any
pass the
magic
gate.
within 30 feet, I can detect. I see a faint aura.
Okay, because I want.
Any creature or object, and I learn its school of magic, if there is one. It can penetrate barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Is Ken within range of those statues?
Get us closer.
Because they're on the wall. That is part of why I'm interested.
Gatehouse is 30 feet high, it says in the book.
Right.
So
Yeah,
How,
so
how deep is it?
How deep is what?
The gate.
The distance from here to here?
Yes.
10 feet.
10 feet. All right.
Yeah, so I'd be able to.
Yeah, so I just
Figure out what
measured
that is.
that you can easily get close enough for the gate as I move up Olak.
So
I'll
you,
go up with him.
you do detect magic. It tells you what school of magic it is, but not necessarily how strong it is, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just kind of want to get an idea of what we're dealing with. You know,
Yeah.
is it
It-
something fireball that's going to go off in our face? Something
Yes.
Like that.
It is green flame, intense power.
So I guess did you say he was or was not within range of the statues?
He is not within the range of the statues.
So, is there any opening mechanism on this gate, or it only opens from the inside, or?
From where you stand, you see the portcullis that's with the green flames behind it.
So unless we want to try blowing our way through, we're going to have to use ropes, lasso those thorns up there, and climb up.
I'm thinking about just teleporting past it.
That's an idea.
With all of us?
No, I'll open it from the other side. I'm
Okay.
Sure there's some sort of manual open from the other
Are we
side.
gonna turn the fire off?
We'll
I can go with you, and then you're not alone over there.
And apparently, Irina can also, with her new magic
No.
boots.
She can only go backwards.
Yeah, it has to be a place she's been before.
Oh, okay.
It's Misty Step, but I didn't get it fully there.
Sorry, it's a way to safely retreat without getting hammered.
Right.
Yeah, so she can cast Booming Blade and then teleport away, and not get hit. Hopefully.
I'm a little worried about these statues though. We don't know that they aren't magical.
Well, are we waiting?
I'd like to
for
look for traps too.
We could.
Let's establish a
Climb.
turn order, and we
Yeah,
can,
that's probably a good idea.
let's see what people are doing. So, roll initiative just to establish a turn order. What'd you get there?
4 plus, I think it's 3.
22.
22 for Varinka.
Oh, initiative's 1, so it's 5 for me.
Is that Irina's?
Ruckus,
Got a 14.
Strider,
20.
Olak,
19.
and Katota.
12.
All right.
I do have levitate, so I can go. So the gatehouse is 30 feet. The wall's the same height. Would it show in the picture? Do any of you guys have that open?
All right, Varinka.
I'll inspect for traps.
So tell me where you go.
From my point forward to the. Yeah.
To here.
Yeah, I'll inspect all the way up.
So you walk up to the portcullis, and as you get within 5 feet, it rises.
Well, that was
I
easy.
Stop.
You might be overthinking this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wait for it to go all the way to the top.
it gets all the way to the top. Seems to lock into place.
And I will summon my echo and walk it across. I just feel like there's a trap. I feel like there's a trap.
Shit.
All right, you go through the port.
So the echo walks underneath.
Yeah, walks underneath.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
And then, so now I will bonus action shift over to the other side.
Bonus action, you go to the other side.
Yeah, I become the echo.
Right.
That's all.
No, he's just trading.
Trading
Yeah,
places.
just trading
there.
places.
So the echo
So now
moves.
my-
Echo walks all the way through.
Yep. And then it'll do it to both of them.
Yeah, we've done that before, huh?
You just have to make a second token like you did for Arena.
Yeah. All right.
So then
So,
that's
so this is you, and
Yeah.
your duplicate's behind you.
right. And so nothing happens.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Do I feel the heat from the flame?
Absolutely, and it almost feels good.
Yeah.
For the 10 feet out, it feels good. 5 feet out, it starts to get intense.
Well, it's definitely hot. It's not an illusion.
So you're saying we should just camp here?
It actually does feel pretty good right now. Anyway, got toes tingling or anything, you should probably come up here. But be careful. I mean, something that's motion sensor triggered.
True.
Strider.
All right.
Is there anything?
No, I think that's good enough
Yeah.
turn for me.
Strider?
Let's see. Strider. Well, I'll just say in uncharacteristically brazen form, I will walk right next to Varinga. I will pass under that portcullis,
Pass my echo.
pass your echo.
It's supposed to spin.
It doesn't want it.
Okay. So you go where?
I'm gonna go right under the
Right
portcullis
next to
and
Varinga.
right next to the real Varinga. Well, the
Okay.
real Varinga, please stand up. And so I've walked up there, and then let's see what have I got here.
Okay, marshmallows.
Yeah, well,
Only works if they're green. Green fire only cooks green marshmallows. Everyone knows that.
you know what? I will. Let's see. Let's go over here. Where is it? Up on that. That's a second. This one.
Grab the corner
Or
of
is
it.
that last?
That's why. I thought about making this a drinking game for you guys. Whenever I use the wrong keyboard.
And
Look at that.
so I've walked, and I will hold the dodge action
Okay.
in case something comes snapping out from the flames or from the walls or whatever.
Olak, I don't remember. I'll give you a 19. Olak?
I'll work my way forward a little bit with my detect magic up. I want to see if I can find a point of origin for the green fire in front of us.
So with your detect magic, you see that it is magical.
Nothing obvious. All right.
So it extends up into the ceiling and extends down into the ground.
Okay. What school of magic is it?
A fiery one.
Evocation.
Evocation. All right. Oh, yeah, no. That's basically all I wanted to do. Nothing too exciting.
Are you happy with where your character is?
Yeah, I think I would have walked in and then got out to make room for other people because I saw what I wanted to see. Yeah,
So-
they're good.
All right. Next in line
I gotta mute myself for a little bit, but I'm still listening.
is Ruckus.
Okay. So. Okay. So Ruckus will get up sort of next to Olak there. And I said he could say, he said something about that it's magic, right? So I'm going to try 3rd level Dispel Magic. Choose a creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Mm-hmm.
Any spell of 3rd level or lower ends. If it's 4th level or higher, then I make an ability check.
Okay. The book says you must succeed on a DC 16 check.
Okay.
So, a DC 16, so we'll call that a Arcana check.
Well, so mine says my spellcasting ability.
According to
Okay.
the how they're explained to do this.
Even for this particular spell.
For this particular
okay.
spell,
Okay.
to dispel
So
it,
Arcana. Okay, so I get my Arcana bonus.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I got to get a 16.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So,
What was it? A natural one? Is that what I see from you?
Yeah.
so you can re-roll that. I see that
Okay.
you were
You're
doing it wrong, and I shifted you back to the beginning of that spell, so you get to do it again.
Thank you.
Yeah, if I known you were going to do this, I could have guided you.
So as everyone sees you fail miserably the first time,
No, you're not supposed to have your fingers pointed up your nose. You're supposed to be pointed at the thing. What? Oh, yeah.
Olak gives you guidance, which is a D4,
Okay. And
right?
he's letting me do it
it's
over
not
again?
D6,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
D4.
It's a D4.
And he's
Yeah.
letting you do it again.
Okay. Okay, so 8 still only adds up to 14.
Yeah, as you see the green kind of fade to a yellow for a while. You
Can
just
I bend luck? Throw another layer on there. Because I can do that after.
all right.
When
You're allowed to do
another
it after the
creature you
fact?
see makes an attack roll, an ability check, or saving throw, you can use your reaction and spend 2 sorcery points to roll 1d4.
You pay for it. I'll let you do it.
Okay.
You still have guidance lasts, doesn't it, or is it a one-time thing?
It's concentration, but you can use it once.
So I roll a 1d4 and add it on, or I do the whole
Yeah,
thing again?
No, roll a d4 and
Just
add it
add
on.
now. Go for it.
So you have,
Okay.
14, roll
Don't
a
roll the
d4. add
D4,
that
so I
to
got a
14.
50-50 shot here. Getting
Yes.
it right. Come on! Got it. 16.
16 on the hit.
Thank you.
As the yellow, green struggles to turn to a yellow, and it turns into a fake clearness of white behind. It's more of a gray. You open a curtain. It's like the curtain kind of opens up as you are struggling. You feel like you won't be able to hold this open too long.
Okay. I'll ask.
All right. So that was Olak's turn.
It was Ruckus's
Ruckus's turn. Katota, you bend the luck, and he says, "Hurry, go through."
So the flame is now.
The flame is parted.
It's like
Okay,
I
I
put curtains open.
So we're pulling the wagon through. We're rushing through.
Who's riding the? Who's doing the wagon?
I'll bring the wagon.
Okay.
Is there more? Is there
Well,
more?
I'll lead one of the horses.
Only
Just the
because
one
I
lot.
can teleport on the other side of that.
Well,
I
okay.
can just jump over to the other side.
Question: Is there more path beyond this tower, or it's like this is it? This is where?
Oh no, there's a path. There's a bridge.
Okay, so yeah, so we want to get we want to bring
Everything
the
through.
Yeah.
whole, yeah,
Yeah, we need our shelter.
the whole shebang.
Warmth.
Who's that?
Yeah. Giddy up.
It's Katota.
Yeah, that's good. So I'll lead one of the horses. Rinka said she'll lead the horse that's pulling the.
For me, it's a free action basically just to get across. I could jump across the green flame anytime.
Right.
Worst comes to worst, because I get the echo. And just
Oh, okay. Well, you go back and get the stuff.
Irina, hurry!
So,
we must go.
Yeah, I'll have made it as far as I can. Oh, no.
Well, you went back to the horses.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Strider darts through. 'Cause I'm
hurry,
pulling.
little one.
Strider darts
Figured I was
through.
with the horses already.
Irina darts through. After Irina, Gloin
Darts through.
darts through. Then we're back to the top of the order with Varinka. Varinka runs back to the cart and says, "Cha cha!" As the horses don't want to move. They get close, but then once they sense that green flame, they don't want to. And so give me the two of you, whoever has the best animal handling, so you can have advantage
Thank you.
as you're getting guidance. So
I have +2. Oh.
I have +5.
you
have
roll.
better animal handling. You have better animal handling, so you should roll.
You should have rolled 3.
You get advantage, so you get to roll again.
Okay,
I see they're having problems with the horses.
that's a 3.
Yeah, you're on the other side of the thing. So Olak is probably standing off to the side here.
And I'll tell you to get across there.
Ruckus, what were you doing?
He was holding the door.
Oh,
open.
Ruckus was holding.
door,
Olak, what were you doing? Did you?
I was going to step to the side to wait for the cart to get through.
All right. Step to the side. as who's that? Katota is kind of in the cart trying to pull the horses through, and the horses are not happy about this, and they start to buck and resist.
Rear up.
I
And
brought you into this world. I'll take you out of this world.
Be nice to my horse.
the real horse
That's
rears
to my
up,
horse.
and his head goes into the flame.
And it dies.
He's gonna die.
Olaf's horse?
No. You're killing my horse.
Horse.
The live horse is gonna die. Let's see. I gotta find.
To turn into a
And
skeleton.
the dead horse is going to be alive. Yay!
As the horse takes, its head virtually explodes, taking 33 points of fire damage.
Oof.
Does it turn into a flaming skeletal horse? Because that would be cool.
But no, but all the flesh does almost instantly burn off as it melts away to reveal the horse skeletal head. And
Killed my horse.
now
That was Branka.
Now the dead horse and the skeletal horse is trying to pull through, and it can't.
Right.
And now we are to whose turn? So, Olak, you're keeping.
Ruckus is keeping the door open.
Ruckus is keeping it open. We did. Vrinka, you're driving the cart. Strider, you see this happening. What do you do?
I will.
You see the one horse rear its head, and you just know that horse is toast.
Right.
Too late to heal the horse.
33 points? Yeah, I think that's too late.
Lesser restoration?
You can't heal it?
Great. It's healed. It's still missing its head.
All the wounds seal up, but the skeletal head's on the ground.
So I will run forward and slash at the live horse's how he's bound to the cart and like cut him free so that they can.
So you kind of squeeze through.
Oh well, I guess I'm whichever side he's
Yeah.
on, and I'm hacking at the.
Okay.
You gotta get him free so that the cart can move.
Sure. You cut him loose, but the cart's not going forward.
Horse is in the way.
Dead horse. Headless horse. Wait, it's backwards.
I know that.
That is Strider. You go cut him free.
Yeah.
Olak.
Oh, seeing that the cart has stopped moving.
I mean, you see the horses die. That's pretty obvious. The people are shouting and.
If I can sneak my way in there, could I hop where the now dead horse is and push
Push what?
in an attempt to help the cart through?
What are you gonna push?
The cart.
I mean, isn't there?
So
There's a dragon
crossbar there.
pushing.
Yeah, isn't there? There's something the horses pull against, right?
okay, so you get to.
If it makes sense, I'll go to the back and push there, whichever.
Well, it matters.
Well, yeah, but which would make more sense?
Well, there's a dead horse where you're trying to be. I'm not sure that makes sense. I think, to me, in my mind, the back makes more
It's at least
sense.
difficult
Right.
terrain.
I'll push from the back then.
Vrinka, you're on it.
Get off.
What are you doing? Get through there.
You still have another skeletal horse to drive. All right, that was Olak's turn. Ruckus? Ruckus, you're maintaining the spell, right? The spell lasts a minute?
Well, normally it just sort of. It was supposed to make the spell end.
So
but
this says suppresses the curtain for a minute on mine.
Okay.
So you have a 1 minute, guys. 1 minute.
But it would make sense. I would have to concentrate on it.
You're concentrating on this.
I mean, I might be able to move around, but I.
And you just barely got it to go across, and that's probably why the horses went reared up. Wasn't big enough. So you're concentrating on that. That's Ruckus's turn.
Can you make your way over and concentrate from the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I probably should just so I'm not. You're not.
I'll let you do that.
Yeah. You concentrate somewhere else.
That's Ruckus. Katota, what are you doing?
Okay, so your carrying capacity is 15 times your strength. and your push-pull lift capacity is twice your carrying capacity. Right?
To the limit that it makes sense to the dungeon master, yes.
To that limit.
So you cannot pick up a horse without some magical means.
That's where we're going. So I have enhanced ability, and if I cast Bull's Strength, the target has advantage on strength checks, and his or her carrying capacity doubles. And I
Okay.
could cast that on multiple people, and basically give us the strength to just push the horse out of the way,
I like it.
Or pull the horse out. Of the
or
way.
pull,
Whichever.
or push Bull.
But most of us are on the other side now.
Well, yeah, but there's
Right,
at
so you
least
can pull it
Todd
out
and
of the way.
myself are in the are
Mhm.
right by the horse.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I can cast it on every above second. So second is 1, so fifth is 4.
Pick me as a Goliath.
I guess, yeah, it's a question, how many people do we need? 4 people? How many people could, put it this way, how many people could reasonably fit within the space to help?
Yeah, I think it makes sense that you could have one where the horse was, right, on that cross up there, right? And then 2 in the back, maybe 3 in the back. That makes sense.
Oh, so are we moving the horse or the cart?
Well, you tell me.
I said we're moving the horse, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're moving the
The
horse.
skeleton
The horse
horse
is
will
in
pull
the
the
way.
wagon.
Right.
Yeah.
But we
The
can't
horse's,
do it.
the horse's body is in the way of the cart.
Yes.
Okay. So you're not going to try to take the cart to roll over the horse. You're going to try to pull the horse out of the way.
Right, yes.
Okay.
So
So
I get to double my carrying capacity and push pull because I'm one size higher.
So a challenge with the horse is not just the weight; that's the leverage, right? You pull a leg, you pull the neck. It's not great, right? So, and in that tight spot, and you have that bar to navigate that's pulling them, that's attached to the other horse. So you have to maneuver that horse around and.
Under it or around it.
Unless you think the wheels can go over the body of the horse.
We could lift it. Like if we could lift that one wheel up
Then the second one behind.
and then
That cart probably weighs a lot less than that horse.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Still,
Maybe we
It's your-
should just try to pull the cart through.
So you probably, how many people do you cast it on?
I can cast on up
Ruckus is
to
like, come on, cut!
4 people.
Okay,
If I do a 5th level, but I don't want to use a 5th level if I don't have to.
so you tell me what you're gonna do.
So
Fourth level would be 3 people.
yeah.
Is it?
It's just a progression. Second level's 1, third is 2, 4 is 3,
Yeah.
5. So
I'd say you and me. We should be able to get that up and then with what's his name behind it pushing.
yeah, there's only 3 people back there. Well,
And the
Olaf's
skeleton
back
pulling,
there.
I think we should be able to get it over.
Do you think that's reasonable? The 2 of us with the skeleton horse would be able to get the cart over?
Me with my extra plus,
You're not exactly a strengthy person, right?
Not really.
but it's going to double it.
Well, Olaf's back there, and Brink is there, and Strider's
So
there. So who are the 3 strongest?
So
For sure.
So I'm
Yeah.
already strong as 2 humans
Okay.
as a Goliath. Then you double that, it's 4 humans. So it's like 4 humans pulling
Yeah.
up on that.
so
Am I
yeah.
Being reasonable. 3.
I like that
Say
you're
3.
using a spell, so I'm giving you
And
latitude.
then Vrika pushes down the whole wall and just
Yeah.
So I think I like 3,
okay.
and I think I like lifting the cart around it over the horse.
Right.
As
And
being
so,
So then which 3?
Well, Varinka.
well, I think from
Vrika,
this,
myself.
Strider's right there.
I think it's going to be Kotota, Strider, and Varinka.
Yep.
There you go.
And then perhaps Olak jumps in to drive the train,
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Works for me.
and Varinka gets in back. Or
I'd be
Varinka
outside pulling it up.
says,
Varinka
Strider
was the
getting
horseman.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brink is the horseman.
Yeah. Right. Basically.
As
Push her up.
the other 2 are more for stabilization
Yeah.
Right.
as you push through. So as we
Don't you let this flame fall on me!
Hurry up! Quit screwing around.
I can't echo like this.
So we're going to set the difficulty at 7. With all your enhancement, we're going to set the difficulty at 7. And we're going to need each of you... No. Let's see. I want a skill check here. And it's going to be a series of skill checks. I want you each to roll 2 successes before you roll 2 failures.
Okay.
Of a strength check with advantage.
Over
Yeah, so we
seven.
get advantage
Over a
on
7.
Okay. So
1 success. 1 fail.
This is with advantage, you said?
2 fails.
I said 2 successes.
2 successes.
I said 2 successes before 2 fails, didn't I?
and we get advantage. You're rolling 2, right?
I did say you got advantage.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
hear that.
So that's 18
That's
Well,
one
I
success.
kept those rolls, then it's
and 15.
still 2 above.
All right, so you
Plus
succeeded.
whatever,
You,
yeah.
18 on the first,
uh-huh.
And what was our
and 19 on the
bonus?
second.
Whatever your bonus is for
For
strength.
what? Strength.
Yeah, just strength bonus. I didn't even add my strength.
Yeah.
Not that it's
Well,
impressive.
yeah, if you did
yeah, mine's plus
success,
0.
fail, fail, success, then.
Well, he
Those were
wasn't.
advantage.
He wasn't rolling with
Success.
advantage.
All right,
Yeah,
so you
that
work
was-
on it, and you are well into 30 seconds into your thing here, and your sweat's beating off you, freezing on the side of your face as you
Like
get
another
through.
white stripe to match the first one.
Well, that would mess everything up.
All right.
Burgermeister wouldn't know what to do.
This one has 2 stripes.
All right, as you finally get through, but you're down to 1 horse,
That's a bummer.
and there's a dead horse in the path. As are you just gonna leave the dead horse
No,
there?
I'll drag,
No,
I'll drag
drag
it
it out.
the 4 feet into the flame. It'll
You-
take care of itself in a minute.
Well, it does burn right through it for sure.
Yeah.
As you
I
spend,
figured we'd close the flame curtain on it and let that.
well, you
Exactly.
can teleport back and forth and
Yeah.
push and pull and push and
Very
pull.
true.
How long's the buff last?
A minute.
Yeah.
Enough time to do that.
As you turn it kind of sideways for the full effect.
Insta cremation.
Pretty much. Ash kind of is on either side of the path now.
Here lies Olaf's horse.
This horse has been with me for like 3 days.
It's the
Well,
longest you've
It's
ever
like a brother to you.
And-
It's the
and
longest you've ever kept a horse.
in player days, but Olaf probably had that horse for longer than that. Okay.
I don't think so, because it was a horse we didn't realize I needed to have to actually catch up to everyone.
Now that we spent a lot of spells, let's go in.
And make sure you mark off your
Just to get
spells.
through the door. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. It was a puzzle to be solved. And we did it. Go team.
We did it fairly easy.
Good job.
This is just.
Yeah.
This
Well, we
is
had the
just
right-
a
We
beginning.
had the right
Yeah, it's
spells.
just the very beginning.
Hey, it's what, 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
Game time? No, we're at the pass. And that took you 3 hours to get to the pass. So we said if we left at bright and early, though, if we left at 7 a.m., it's probably 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Seems reasonable.
You said you want to leave bright and early.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You've made it through.
Let's go inside. It's cold out here.
Sure looks like there's a big flame in the middle. Best as we can tell. Inside the town.
Varenka, you run inside?
Warm in there.
Well, yeah, I'll knock first.
There was a flame.
I'm just kidding.
Big
I'm
circle.
not-
I know.
Oh,
I'm assuming
cool.
that's like a.
It'd be a big hubcap. We don't know.
Well, you're right. You could.
I assume the door is
Teleportation
unlocked.
circle, or, yeah, it could be anything.
Portal.
Yeah, there's a heavy wooden, iron reinforced wooden door there, and you and there's no handle, there's no latch. You just push it, and it's heavy, but you're able to push it. It kind of drags on the ground, and as you look in, you see sconces along the wall with a magical flame giving off a soft glow to the room. A stone brazier burns fiercely in the center of the room, but it's tall. Yeah, but as of yet, you don't feel any warmth from it. What do you do?
I let everybody else in. Okay.
So you step aside and say, "Go on in."
No, I
Crypto
step
Dot.
in. I step in
You step in. All right.
and out of the way.
Yeah. So you move over to the side.
Please step in.
Let's go back to our turn order just so we. So that was Varinka, Strider.
Sure thing.
This is just for turn order, guys.
Yeah.
At this
I'll
point.
go in, and I will go in, and I will stand at the base of the stairs
Stand at
in
the
case
base.
something, and I'll look up the stairs. And make
Yeah,
sure.
stone stairs crawl up, kind of circle up the side.
I'm just watching.
It's a tall ceiling. It's probably 20 feet to the top of the floor. All right, that's Strider. Olak.
Watch for giant ones.
Yeah, I'll step in.
And
I'll park myself kind of far side, probably by that window.
okay.
So I'm assuming that's a window.
Yeah, it is. And I have a picture. I like it when I do pictures. I have a picture somewhere. Oh, is it this one? No, that's not it. That's not it.
There's that vulture
No.
again.
What vulture? No vultures. No vultures.
Bigger than the building.
Pay
didn't
no
see
attention to
anything.
No.
Don't pay any attention to this.
vultures
The big
behind
giant
the curtain.
Oh, this one. Yeah, image. There you go. That's kind of what it is. That's kind of what it is. Pop that sucker. Show players. There you go.
Nice.
Pop it.
Anything magical coming off of it?
You know, he said it's fierce flame with no heat.
Yes.
I'm
Magical to
assuming
me.
it's magic.
Yes. All sorts of magic coming off that thing.
Hourglass. That could be bad.
Hanging above it.
Yeah, that's.
That doesn't bode well.
I'm worried about
And
that.
as you move in,
The hourglass starts.
that's so tempting, but no. Olak, you moved in.
Says, don't give him any ideas.
Ruckus.
Well, yeah. I will step in and hang out by the door here.
Like here.
Yeah.
All right, Katota.
Well, might as well join Lemmings.
Let's go. Where would you like to end up?
Can't find treasure if you don't go in buildings.
So, Strider's on the stairs, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Are you walking up the stairs, or are you?
He stopped at the bottom
I
step.
stopped at the bottom. I'm just watching in case something comes thundering down.
You
at
can
us.
push through if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, Irina.
Come over here, darling.
Yes, of course. And then finally, Gloin.
Wait, that's not right.
Fine,
That's
tie up the horse.
Use the wrong
Yeah,
version
okay.
of me.
Yeah, tie up the horse.
Well, you ain't going back.
Gloin? Leonard? Yeah. Yeah, what?
Over the other window.
Have fun with it, man. Have fun with it. All right. The Storm Brazier burns fiercely in the center of the room, but its tall white flame produces no heat. The rim of the brazier is carved with 7 cup-shaped indentations, spaced evenly around the circumference. Right? You can kind of see those.
7 shall be the number, and the number shall be 7.
Around the circumference. Within each indentation is a spherical stone twice the diameter of a human eyeball and made of a colored crystal. No two stones are the same color. Overhead, a wood-framed hourglass as tall and wide as a dwarf hangs 10 feet above the brazier, suspended from the ceiling by thick iron chains. All the sand is stuck in the upper portion of the hourglass, seemingly unable to run down into the bottom. Written in glowing script on the base of the hourglass is a verse in common. Let's see. Wrong freaking screen.
Well, it's nice that it was in common.
Yeah, I'm assuming one of us can read it.
Very convenient.
But not out loud, because that could be the trigger. I'm saying.
There you go. Can you see that?
Yep.
Cast a stone into the fire. Violet leads to the mountain spire. Orange to the castle's peak. Red if lore is what you seek. Green to where the coffins hide.
Nope.
Indigo to the master's bride. Blue to ancient's magic womb. Yellow to the master's tomb.
So I'm guessing teleportation.
Oh,
Either that or to be able to like see.
Okay.
so the Master's Bride. That's Irina, right?
Yes. Well, we don't know.
Somebody's master, some master's bride.
We need
That's a fair
Magic's
point.
Womb or
So we don't know. It
Well,
could be teleportation. It
Mountain's
could also
fire.
just be like being able to see, like looking into the fire and being able to see what's
Okay.
going on.
Well,
Fair point.
what was the riddle about the thing that's guarded by they brought us in here?
The amber.
The symbol of Ravenkind.
So we're looking for
the symbol
the symbol of Ravenkind.
Yes.
Right. somewhere around here.
Okay. So
It'll be up.
so yeah,
Of this
so we need
white
to find
kind.
something before we start
Tinkering with it.
throwing pebbles into the wishing fountain of teleportation.
We should explore this whole
Or
place
vision,
before we
as you
do that.
said.
Well, yeah, that's true. Maybe just shows.
I get my votes for the Violet Spire, and the Violet leads to the Mountain Spire, which is
I
where
think
the
that's
amber
later.
temper.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
we're
we
not ready to go there
We
yet.
should look around here
No,
first.
yeah, I agree. Later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I right click on this and I configure permissions, I can set all players as observers, and you can look at that anytime you want.
When you're on, right?
When-
It only works when you're on.
Right. Right,
Is he
right.
ever really off, though?
That's good.
Yeah, I do leave it up.
It has happened.
All right, very cool.
All right.
Moving on.
Moving on.
And we're walking.
What's that? What's this? Is that a fireplace?
It was-
Yeah, a hearth on the far wall.
Check it out.
Is there
Someplace
wood?
to really.
Actually, I have more description there. A cold hearth. Pardon me. A cold hearth stands across from the door, the wind howling down its chimney. A stone staircase is on the south wall. 3 windows look out over a foggy sea.
So fireplace is empty.
Yeah.
No,
No
okay.
wood nearby. Stacks of wood.
Or he says cold. That just means it's not lit. There's no embers. It's just
Mhm.
so there. The image makes it look like there might be some wood there, but it's probably burnt out.
Katota, you're in the lead.
Onwards and upwards.
All right. And then Strider,
Sure.
Ruckus,
Alrighty.
Irina,
Who's got the magic book?
Varinka,
Ken.
Gloin, and then following up is Olak.
Well, lock should be in the middle.
Yeah.
I was hoping no one would notice.
You know, it's not so important here. I'm worried about thieves. Right?
Yeah.
You can
Worry
be
about
wherever
things
you
sneaking
want.
up
If you
behind
want
us
to be
and
in the
eating
back, that's fine.
He would be in
No,
the
you guard
back.
your between in the middle. Might as well play it safe, at least to start with.
With a sigh, Olak says, "Fine. I'll follow."
You'll be Irina's champion.
We love you, Olak.
And
We're walking.
And we're climbing.
I'm gonna give her a volunteer to carry the stupid book.
Ever higher. What's in T5, Dave?
yeah, what's in T5?
A bell.
So the horse is tied up, right, before we depart?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, a bunch of bad people up there. That doesn't.
We just
I'm
took-
sure it's fine. Don't worry about it.
We just took its legs away.
Is that?
Or dead people.
T5.
Yeah.
The upper level of the tower is an ice box with windows set in almost every wall. A rusted iron ladder bolted to the floor and ceiling leads up to a wooden trapdoor. Mounted above the stone hearth is a dire wolf's head. Wind coming down the chimney howls in its head.
Nice.
Isn't this whole place an icebox?
Yeah.
Different degrees of cold.
Katota, you get to the top first. Where do you go?
To look at the ladder.
You look at the ladder. And it's just exactly what it's described.
Give it a little shake.
Yeah, it seems somewhat, it rattles, but it's somewhat sturdy. Strider, where do you go?
I'll go to the hearth.
Go to the hearth. Yeah, it's very similar to the one down. It's kind of empty.
Yeah, but I'm gonna poke.
Yeah. Poke out, and a giant needle picks out. No, and nothing happens. Ruckus, what do you do?
Yeah. So there's nothing in the fireplace worth lighting. It's
You
just-
go up next to Strider. You look in the fireplace. There's nothing worth.
Yeah.
An old metal grate stands at the bottom that looked like it might have held wood at one time, but otherwise, the inside is the dark charred color compared to everything else. Olak, where do you go?
I'd like to just do a circle around and see if my detect magic picks up anything.
Interesting.
Because I'm guessing at this point I probably have like 5 minutes left on
Yeah,
it.
it doesn't.
To 10
It
minutes
doesn't
now.
go through solid stone, right?
It doesn't go
One
through
foot.
a
1
foot
foot.
of stone.
Yeah, you-
1 foot of stone.
You do not.
1 inch of metal.
Yeah, you do not detect any magic in this room.
All right, cool.
Irina goes up to Katota and says, "Should we go up?"
Yeah, most treasures at the top of towers, I think.
And
Watch
Varinka?
out. There's supposed to be golden knights.
I will. How far is it up to the top of the ladder? To the next landing.
20 feet.
Alright, so I will stand at the base and then I'll summon my echo to climb up.
Okay. Summoned. It's
Yeah.
climbing up.
Yeah, so it'll go the 30 feet up to the upstairs.
It climbs up to the trapdoor, and that's where we'll stop. Okay. Gloin, what do you do? As you see Varinka's duplicate appear at the top of the ladder.
Yeah, well, that's good right there.
All right. So Varinka, you're first,
Yep.
and that's your duplicate, followed by you.
Yeah.
So your duplicate
I'll bonus action switch to become my echo.
to push open the trapdoor, and you feel resistance of the air and maybe snow on this trapdoor with a good shove. A rush of cold air blows in, and you finally get halfway in, and you feel the cold air of the howling wind above hit you, and you climb up on top. All right. And this is you, not your echo.
Correct.
So 10-foot tall gold-plated statues that stand atop the battlements facing outward. Each one depicts a female human knight holding a lance. The cold wind stirs the snow under which you see human skeletons clad in rusty mail.
Do they all look like uniform, same uniform, or do they look
On the dead bodies,
sporadic?
dead bodies look sporadic, half decayed, half frozen. Some more skeleton than others. Definitely aged. So you push through.
Do I get an action still?
Sure.
I'll check for traps.
So the ground immediately in front of you. Well, first of all, roll me a investigate perception check.
Not good. It's
The ground around you seems solid, right? There's a lot of bodies there. Could there be traps in there? You don't know, right? There's nothing, obviously, no one's pointing a gun at you at the moment. Following Varinka is probably Irina.
We should go up the ladder one at a time. Just
Well,
to be safe.
Okay.
I'll explain to her. Be very careful. These guys didn't die for no reason at all.
And she bends down and looks at it. She looks around and says, "Oh, over there. It's a shield. I wonder if I could take that shield."
Don't disturb anything until we're all up here.
Fine.
We want to make sure we're all here to be affected by the trap.
Bingo.
Who's next? Katota, you're at the bottom.
Yeah, I'll go.
All right. Katota, you climb up.
My guess is the trap is to set those statues off.
Yes.
They turn around and kill you.
Yeah.
That
You get to the
would be
top?
Logical.
Do you do anything?
So does it? I mean, we're here to find the holy symbol of Ravenkind. Is there anything just obvious that?
Looks like a horse.
Standing on a pedestal is this staff, and right there is this. No, there's nothing. There's a dead body.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Like if there's a pedestal.
There's no. As you look around, there's nothing that obvious.
The shield.
But as you get to the top, swirling snow assumes the form of thin young women. The wind howls, and the howl seems to take words as you hear, "Be gone, the treasure is ours." And we roll for initiative.
That's what I was like.
18 for Rinka. 16 plus whatever for Irina.
All right. Gloin.
11.
Nice. Whoever rolled a 1. He was Ken.
Katota.
21. Nat 20. Plus 1.
Ruckus.
14.
Olak.
Nat 1 for 4.
Did I get Strider? Strider.
No. 6.
6.
Unusual low roll for.
All right.
Sorry, use it for that. Still when you try to hit something.
I'm going to die. So, Katota.
Yes.
You hear this, and as you look, virtually stepping from the statues is a wispy form of a woman.
Ooh, wispy woman.
I like it.
Wispy woman. All right.
You didn't just do that.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, God.
See how high I fly.
I'm just imagining the next person up the trapdoor. Well, good luck with that.
Oh, too bad I can't stay.
All right. What is?
You gotta tell me what you're doing. I'm sorry.
Oh, so I'd like
no mystery rolls.
some insight into. Are they overtly threatening, or are they?
Yes, they seem threatening.
They said be gone. That's
They-
that's not
Treasure
gonna
is
be-
ours.
The word you heard didn't seem to come from them.
Yes.
Still.
I guess I'm wondering. Well, no, it's gonna be a battle one way or another. So.
There's two immediately in front of you.
Swords
And
against
there's
wispy
one-
creatures. That should be not going to go well, yes.
Yes. I have new spells, so I have to read the new spells. And remember what they actually do.
Varinka, you're on deck. As one has appeared.
Wisps, right?
Yeah, wispy figures step out of the statues.
They want to dance with you.
Oh, I had a picture. Did I have a
I've
picture?
seen several of those.
Yes. Dance with the devil.
The pale moonlight.
I didn't have the picture of these guys.
Except it's middle of the day, so the moon might be out at 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't know.
I mean, if it's a new moon.
Varinka, and then after that will be Irina.
I will cast. Arena has 2 on her as well. I will cast Guiding Bolt at the one that's in between Irina and myself.
This one?
Yes.
You might want to take out the statues.
It's a good call.
Oh.
Too late. I'm aiming at
Interesting.
the split, but it's a good
All right.
idea, yeah.
Tell me what happens.
So I have to roll to hit.
Okay.
Roll plus whatever.
So that's a 6. Can I use my
Post haste.
inspiration?
Use your inspiration.
That's still a 6. That's the second time tonight I've rolled the same thing.
A third one and you go to hell. Reroll. No, I'm kidding.
It's a no. It's not a 6.
Alright.
You need a dice jail and some other dice.
Yeah, that one's my good d20.
All right, so you missed with your spell. What do you do?
Help! Help!
You shout down the stair, down
Yeah.
the ladder.
We got some wispy women up here.
And that's when he breaks into song.
I love it. Any movement?
Get out of the way of the door.
Yeah, I'll get out of the way of the door and
You can pretty much go anywhere you want because I'm gonna say you weren't in base contact.
yeah, it doesn't really make any difference. They're everywhere, so yeah, that's.
Well,
fine.
you tell me.
I mean, no, that's fine because it doesn't matter where I
You
go.
gotta
I'll
stay
be
right where you're at.
Strike a
Well,
conversation
out of
up
the
with
way of
him.
the door, like stepped a little bit out of the
You're
way.
gonna tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so stepped out of the way of the door.
So you got
Sure.
here?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Varinka.
Where's Arena again? She's over there.
Arena's on the other side.
And
She was
where?
looking at what?
Where are the wisps?
Everywhere.
The blue ones.
So I have to move away from 2 in order to get to her.
She might want
So one is close, but I'm gonna say it's not quite in contact with you yet.
Okay.
Of course, you had to go move into contact with 2 of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, they
So
would have
I'm only in
moved
contact with that one
me
that's closest to me.
So
Eventually.
Is that what you said?
Next
You are.
turn.
I'm saying you're not in base contact yet.
With any of them.
Any of them.
I will come over and swing on the other side of her and summon my echo on the other side of her.
Maybe she should pick up
An
that
action,
shield now.
bonus action.
That'll give her +2 to her armor class.
oh yeah. So what did 12 have hit?
Why do you ask?
Because I didn't add the modifier.
Yes, 12 would have hit.
Okay. Can I roll for damage?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
I rolled. You saw it. I
It was
rolled
magical
6.
damage, right? It's a guiding bolt.
Yeah, radiant damage.
Okay.
5d6.
5d6. Yikes.
That's what it
So
says.
Is that the one that gives you advantage on the next attack if it hits?
Yes. That too.
Nice, nice.
I'm gonna roll real die.
Are these wisps within 5 feet of each other?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. I still get my attack after.
Sometimes forget how all the mechanics, all the different math and roll works up after a few weeks away.
And you were targeting this one here.
Yes. Yeah. So that's 12
Points of damage.
and another 8, so 20.
Yeah. It has significantly become more translucent.
And it's now glowing. Mystical dim light glittering on the target.
Okay.
Makes it easier to spot.
Glittery and transparent.
All right, Varinka.
Sparkly, misty woman.
I am going to cast Burning Hands on the one in front of Irina.
All right. Read it to me.
Sparkly, misty, angry ghost.
As you hold your hands with thumbs touching and fingers spread, a thin sheet of flame shoots forth from your outstretched fingertips.
Yep.
Each creature in a 15-foot cone.
So the one.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. It'd be nice if I could get both of them.
Too late.
I don't think I have room to do that, so. Yeah, I'm just gonna focus. I didn't know it was a cone. I didn't realize that.
I mean, if you stood here,
Yeah. Do you think I can get there from over on the other side?
well, let's. So, do you want to try? And then I'll measure.
Yes.
Easy,
Okay.
right? Because it'd been something like that.
Yeah. So, each creature in the 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity. These are +2. One, the close one, the far one. I'm gonna say the far one passed, the near one failed.
Sure.
Makes more sense.
And they take 3d6
All right.
3d6 what?
fire damage. For a crappy 8 out of 18.
So 8
Okay.
and the one that passed took half.
Yeah.
So 8 and 4. All right. You moved.
Did they seem to be affected? by
They
that?
were affected. Yeah.
Like mortally affected? I'm just trying to get an idea of.
Not
kind of
anywhere
damage?
close to as much damage as the guiding bolt did.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Um,
Was that magical damage you did?
Well, this.
Oh, yeah,
this
it was-
spell.
you're done? All right. The Snow Maiden's turn. Here, I give him a name. Steps. Oh, come on. Right tool. Step up. They hardly need to step up. Step up. Step up. Step up.
It's all right.
Step up.
I could take it like a woman. That didn't sound right.
Girl fight, girl fight.
And let's see. So we have 2 on Katota as they put their hand out and a coldness grips your utter soul.
What's your udder?
Grips your udders.
Which is it, soul or utter?
So 22
Cold fingers.
probably hits a 9
My utter has a soul of its own.
and it probably doesn't.
Sorry, 22 will hit, and you said a 9.
Yeah.
Fight
A
titty
9 does
twister.
not.
As you take 13 cold damage.
Dang.
Purple nipple.
Serious purple nurple.
So basically, you just took no damage because it's cold out.
Plus 6.
Well, it gives
12.
them advantage because they're easy to find.
12 on your echo.
Oh no, it doesn't hit.
What damage
I
is
know. I
that?
think you're talking about 12 damage.
I think so.
23 on Irina.
Yikes.
Probably hit.
Oh, that was just a hit? Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was damage. So was it dead?
8 plus 4.
I'm gonna
5 is
make
13.
that reroll.
Alright, you didn't already use that?
I get to use it twice.
17 on Irina. Probably hits.
I guess she does.
Wait, she has shield. Will that do it? No.
How does she have shield?
Shield will, because she's an Eldritch Knight.
I don't have her up. I should bring her up.
But it wouldn't work. It doesn't get her high enough.
Yeah, it's
We need to get her some better armor.
Yeah, she does. That's the reason she was eyeing that shield.
Not the real shield.
She took.
Somebody told her not to touch it.
You know, if she touched it, there would have been freaking statues on her.
17 on Arena. Does a 17 hit? What's her
Yeah,
hit
that-
points?
Her armor class is a 12.
What did I say? 13 points of damage? What did I say?
13, yeah, 13.
Was it 17?
Well, it's
I
right
don't
there
know,
on the
but
die. Or did you
8
change?
plus 3.
11, 12.
It was 13.
I like 13 better than 17.
5
any day.
plus 8 is 13. Oh, 5 plus 4 is 12. 12 points damage. Irina.
That just about does her in. She's second level, isn't she?
She's third.
Oh,
Yeah, I
she's
think
third.
She's got 19 hit
Yeah.
points.
She
Oh.
is down to 7.
She takes a knee.
She what's her chin? We got 3 on Varinka, these are +6. 21 and an 18.
No. No, yes.
Does
The
18?
21 does for sure. Let me double check the 18. For some reason, armor's not on. She has armor. I believe 18 hits.
All right. 18 hits also.
Why is her equipment off?
Ooh, 11, 15, 20 points from the first one. And so you just took 33 points of cold damage.
Told you, we're all gonna die.
Don't you have advantage to cold?
I do.
Resistance? Do you take
Resistance to cold?
half damage?
I'm just.
Dang.
Yeah, if you have resistance, you take half damage.
So I take
33. I said
That's 16.
12 and
20.
13 and 20. So 10 and 6. 16. And we are to Irina. Wipes the thing from her lip. I was really hoping someone else would play Irina's character for me.
I've got it up. I can
Yeah.
some advice. I mean,
I had it
so
up.
she's in base contact with someone?
Yeah. Yes.
It seems like there's not one within 5 feet of it, is there? It's just the one.
Just the one.
Alright, so yeah, I figured cast
She has advantage
blade at it.
on attacks against that one as well.
Why is that?
Because
No,
the-
it was a different one.
The guiding bolt's the one. This one up here.
Yeah, so I'd say the one
Oh,
she's
okay.
close to, she should cast a booming blade on it.
All right. How's that work?
It's just a cantrip.
Yeah.
Make a melee spell attack. Or not attack, melee weapon attack.
Melee weapon attack. Actions. Oh, it's because I have it on this screen. That's why.
Actually, hold on, I might be able to do it. Nope. Didn't seem to.
You weren't able to do it?
Nope.
All right. This is +6. Natural 1. This is the first time she tried to do this.
Yep, yeah.
All right.
Boom! It booms up in the air.
All right. So she missed. And anything else from Irina?
Think so.
Don't
Unless
think
that
so.
shield's like nearby. It seems like she's the type of person that would grab it, despite
Yeah, she's probably using her
Rinka's
sword
efforts.
two-handed because that's how she's used to using that sword.
Oh, alright, then yeah. I think that'd be enough for her.
Irina, Ruckus, you're up.
Okay.
So from the bottom of the it's going to take your movement. I'll let you get right here if you want to be.
Okay.
For future reference, Irina has absorb elements for that would work with cold damage. Apparently.
So maybe she should have done
Can she cast that as a reaction?
Yep.
I believe it is. Her.
Yeah, so she could have cast that as a reaction, and then she gains resistance to the damage type.
All right, so she gets half her health back.
Plus, she gets a bonus on her next attack.
If she'd hit, which she didn't, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but that burns a spell slot too.
It does burn a spell slot, but
12.
seems
So
like
she-
hit points would be.
She's going to go up to 6. 12 plus.
She's gonna take 6.
She was at 7. 19 minus 7 is 12.
She took 12 points of damage.
So she's going to get 6 hit points back.
Oh, I
She's
see.
up to 13.
All right.
Yeah, and then she's got a spell marked off, so she's got 1 spell slot left.
But she gets to hit. She gets a bonus on her next hit, though.
No, she gets extra damage if she does hit.
Right, if she does
Yeah,
it.
but she
Okay.
didn't. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But she didn't. And I think it only works for that 1 round.
All right. We are to
Ruckus got up the stairs.
Ruckus. You got up to the stairs. You got to pulled yourself up, and right there.
How tall is the low notch of this ledge here?
4 feet. Waist high.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. I'm casting Gust of Wind pointed right at
Yep.
that one.
Yep.
So she needs to do her strength failing throw.
Okay. You cast your gust, it goes right through her, no effect.
Oh crap! That was a waste of spells a lot.
Well, it's worth a shot.
Well, the dead
didn't.
bodies are blown 15 feet.
At least the bodies kind of push up against the edge.
Yeah.
And I think that's your turn, unless you have a bonus action.
I don't think I do.
All right.
After you cast a spell, I can fly 10 feet without provoking opportunity attacks. So I could just float myself right over there. Yeah, kind of back there.
Maybe try not to be in base contact with any of them.
But at least I'm out of the way
Yeah.
of the next guy coming up the ladder.
Which is Gloin.
So, I only have 25 movement.
Welcome to the
He's letting you get up.
You gonna let me get to the top?
I know.
You're up.
Okay.
What are you doing?
You can get to
He
here.
really doesn't want to be up there.
I am casting. Am I only in base contact with one of them?
Correct.
Okay. Sacred Flame.
Okay.
So they have to make a dexterity 17 failing throw.
17.
She does.
17.
It's impressive.
And what did I roll? It's gone already.
Natural 2.
Okay, so it took radiant damage, and it's gone on the screen already. So
The chat would show you.
it was 12. 12 radiant damage.
12 radiant.
Nice.
Very effective.
Guys, I think they're ghost. I think anything with radiant damage will do much better.
All right.
I have no more movement, right? So
Correct.
Do you think turn undead would have an effect on them?
ooh,
Are they considered undead?
I don't know.
Yes.
I'm sure they are.
That they're ghosts.
Gloin Strider.
All right.
I mean, you can get to
Dead,
this
dead.
spot right there, but
Good idea.
Undead is like zombies. Dead.
Or
most-
Ghosts? I don't know.
No,
Stop
they're
it.
they're
Can I get
undead.
It works
Worth a
like
shot.
you can. I'll show you where you can get. You can get right
There are
here.
Special ghosts like
Okay.
encountered here.
Wow.
No, it's worth a shot.
And
Okay.
Okay, big problem solver.
Wispy, I figured the wind would work on him. Poof. Darn.
All right. Then let's see. We will. So I make it up the ladder. I go. Oh man, there's a lot going on.
Radiant and fire seem to be the ticket of the day.
Yeah. So I'm gonna spool up. I'm gonna spool up my flaming sphere.
Mine was magical.
You just missed. Somebody missed.
No, but you said my wind.
Oh,
was
your
right.
wind. They're also incorporeal.
Yeah.
So
So I'm gonna put my 5-foot flaming sphere over here by your T6,
okay.
so that I am within 5 feet of that gal over there. Okay.
So you're casting some sort of spell
Yes.
Over there.
to be over here on this guy.
Yes.
Well.
Right next
You cast it in the open, then your bonus action is run
Ram it
back.
into her.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
of course, she's incorporeal, so she'll probably go right through her.
No, it's a flaming sphere.
It's magical
We heard
damage.
flame works.
It's doing fire damage.
Yeah.
I tried to push them down. That didn't.
Well, yeah. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity failing throw. As a bonus
It's the
action, you can move the
pointiest
sphere up
sphere.
and run it into them.
Never seen it.
Creature must make the saving throw against the sphere's damage. Okay. I'm sorry.
Go.
They're picking
I'm
on
sorry.
Dave for his pointy
I
sphere.
drew a star
you
instead of a.
go.
Sphere. Got it.
What am I doing?
You're making a dexterity failing throw.
Okay.
Against-
I believe it was +2. That's a 7.
Okay, so that fails. And so then she's going to take
Fire.
2d6 fire. Or 3 points of
Nice.
crappy fire damage because I was distracted by all this stuff.
Every bit counts.
Thank you. And I'll remember that for next one. And let's see.
Are you gonna stay there because no one else is gonna come up the ladder after you?
Well, no, you said I can't. Oh, you said that's as far as I
Well,
can go.
you could bonus action. You
My
took an
bonus
action.
action was the swatter with the sphere.
Yeah.
Because I had to put it
Well,
off.
that's bonus action. So you have a regular action.
Okay.
Oh, your regular action was to cast it in the
Yes.
first place.
Yeah.
Your bonus action was move it. So you're not moving.
Right. Okay.
All right. So that means Olak is staring at a butt. Not much you can do.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud.
I guess I'll dodge
Yeah.
in case something happens.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Like the butt falls on you.
I will climb up as far up the ladder as I can.
Yeah,
and
sure.
Dodge.
Yeah.
Good choice.
So you're still on the ladder, and you really can't push
Yeah.
through, and you're holding on to it so your hands can't come off. Oh, by the way, you all had disadvantage on those attacks.
Not me.
Anyone with a melee should have had disadvantage because they didn't. They had the cold weather gear on. So remember that.
No one did them.
Well-
Irina got in that one.
Irina did at least.
Yeah.
So
And she got that one. So.
Didn't need any help.
but we're back to the top of the order with Katota.
All right.
I don't need disadvantage to fail.
Rena
That's the
doesn't
spirit.
either, apparently.
I speak the truth.
That's why I gave you the sticker, man.
I mean, I got the worst.
Was I able to get my head up? Or is
Well, you can
Right, or
see.
two.
Yeah, you can see up there. You just there's nowhere for you to stand. So
yeah, that's fine. Anything magical?
no. No.
So I got my detect magic going.
Yeah. So it's
Well, it's probably lit up like a tree because we've all been tossing magic.
right. Other than the common magic that's been cast by your party, you do not see anything magical up here. At least not yet.
Right.
We'll get to
That's what I
Kota.
like to hear.
All right. I am going to cast Sacred Flame on. Yeah.
The one you hit before.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
that one. Really good. So a Dex 14.
Dex 14. This is +2. Failed.
Nice. So 2d8. 5 points damage.
Yeah, you take that one out.
That one. Okay.
Yeah.
It freaked me out. It looked like a 7.
Too bad you don't
Anything
have.
else? Rinka's on deck.
I don't think I can do anything as a bonus action right now. So no.
Vrinka.
I am going to cast Agonazar's Scorcher. A line of roaring flame 30 feet long and 5 feet wide emanates from my hands in the direction I choose. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity saving throw.
Where's that line going?
Right through them.
Those two?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
all I can do, right?
Right.
I want them off of her. A creature takes 3d8 fire damage on a save or half as much on a success.
So where are they rolling?
Dexterity.
Dexterity, these are +2. 16 and 7. 16?
Beats 15.
Alright, so the second one passes again, but the near one takes the brunt. Roll your damage.
3d8 this time. Where's my eights?
Roll like your girl's life depends on it.
Because it does.
It does. It does.
I almost caught it too. That's the worst.
Big numbers.
4.
So 4, 2, 1. So 7.
7. So
I have 24. It's not even a third.
and 3.
But it's fire damage, that's double, right?
Because these are icy ghosts.
You're still not dead.
Yeah, I see.
They're snow ghosts.
Oh, that was
They're
my
light.
action.
They're light blue.
My bonus action.
They're doing cold damage, so
Bonus action.
play our icy
Oops,
ghosts.
that's not the one. Actions. Bonus action.
Guessing my. I was
Is
gonna say my
to-
frostbite and my
I'm gonna reach
snowballs
out
might not do much.
Instinctually, after seeing this thing attack Arena viciously, just gonna reach out and I'm gonna telekinetically shove it 30 feet.
which one?
The one in front of Arena. So she has to pass. Oh, she's failed. Sorry.
Sort of like a force choke. But
I was gonna say it's like the
15
yeah.
strength.
15 strength, huh?
throwing boxes at Luke.
This is -5 actually.
Woohoo! So she gets pushed 30 feet.
And she floats above the.
Oh wait, sorry, not 30 feet.
Well, that's
15
why, that's
feet.
why I asked how tall
Oh,
the
wait,
wall
no,
was.
not
'cause I was
range,
thinking
but-
Yeah, right.
It's,
As you-
it's 30 feet range, right?
Because if that
Yes,
worked,
the range
I
is
could
30
keep
feet.
the spell going and just turn.
Pushed her 15.
So it pushes 5. It's the mage hand telekinetic shove, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a 5-foot push.
5 foot away
But
from
it was in front
away
of
from
her.
Yeah, away from her.
I'll put her. She's kind of inside the wall.
Right. Yeah.
Inside the wall.
She's incorporeal, so
So I'm saying the telekinetic kind of grabbed her.
yeah.
Shoves her in the wall.
Does Irina get an opportunity attack from something like that?
Don't think so because she didn't move there on her own will.
Okay.
But it is their turn. And so let's go from the top here. So this one has a choice. I think, Gloin, you hit her most recently. So she's going to do her. This is +6. A 9's probably going to miss Gloin. This is on Irina. This is +6. 20.
What's attacking arena? Or you mean my echo?
Your echo, yeah.
6
Ice.
hits.
Okay.
22 hits, so it's gone, right? What?
Nothing. If anything attacks Irina, I'm going to cast as a reaction warding flare on that creature.
Okay. So the one moves out of the wall up to Irina.
Warding flare
Okay.
as a reaction to its attack,
Giving it disadvantage?
giving it, if it can be blinded, yeah, it poses disadvantage on the attack roll.
All right. 11 plus
She's 12,
was
right?
yes, plus 6 is a 17 to hit.
That was the worst one?
11 and a 16 on the die.
Oh,
11
God.
and 16 on the die plus 6 is 17 to hit.
I'm thinking she casts Absorb Elements again.
Yeah,
To
certainly.
have whatever the cold damage is.
Certainly. And then 46 cold damage.
Ooh.
I can spare,
Ooh.
I can spare the dying when she dies.
Yeah, well, she's down. She just took 12 plus 5 is 17 plus 3 is 20 points of damage. So, oh, but she halved to 10, right?
Yep.
Well, 23 halved to 10, so.
And she was
11.
at 13.
It was actually 20 half to 10.
Oh. Oh, she might be up still.
So
And that's her 2 first level spell slots.
yeah.
Attack the queen!
All right. So she's still up.
I don't have a way to track her hit points. So she's taken 6 and 10, 16. Yeah, she has 3 hit points left.
All right. Okay. Now we got 3 on Varinka. These are plus
Natural.
20. The other 2 missed though. So max die is 4 times 6 is 24 plus. It's a natural 20.
No, but
4 times 6 is 24. 38.
it was a 6. Halved
It's 19.
is 19, yeah. Going down fast. Well, I got 3 of them on me, so at least I'm absorbing.
And then this one moves up to Ruckus.
And just like that, I'm half my hit points.
19 on the die, 25 to hit. Likely hits.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what does this do?
You guys good to keep going to finish this battle?
Sure. I am.
You're hopeful we're going to finish.
No.
Okay.
They're,
One way or another.
they're powerful, but they don't have a lot of hit
What did
points.
you,
Yeah, it's,
you
I
got like
hit
a-
this thing twice with low.
it's only like 25-ish hit points.
what did you get to hit me?
It looks like they're going to hit.
20. Yeah, it was 20. Yeah. Okay.
10 and 9, 19 points of cold damage.
I'll cast Prayer Flow next turn.
She needs it, that's for sure.
Okay. We're
It'll hit
next
8
on the
or 6.
list. Varinka's Irina.
6 less.
Irina picks up her. She has the booming blade thing is a cantrip. Yes.
Yes.
So
Yeah, you make a just make a melee spell attack.
melee attack 14 plus whatever her bonus is plus 6 maybe.
Perhaps the green flame
Yes,
blade
with her
might be a
longsword,
better
yeah, plus
choice
6.
of flame-
Unnatural 20 And then a D10 plus 4
Booming blade.
Yep.
I'm gonna need those back.
plus whatever the green flame blade does.
So Booming Blade, at her level, doesn't do anything on the hit. It's only if the target willingly moves 5 feet.
Willingly moves. So, all right, so
Yes.
it just did 8 points of damage to it. All right. And then we move on. Arena Ruckus.
Okay, so when it says you hurl something, that's a ranged attack, right? So I
Yes.
don't want to do it at the one right in front of me.
Correct.
I will do it at... Okay. So, I am casting Scorching Ray. So you can hurl them at I can do 3 rays of fire and hurl them at 3 same target or 3 separate targets.
You could save Varinka here.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's your.
She's probably the one on Arena's in the way, huh? Yeah. Okay. So
You're allowed to shoot through your same party, but
Yeah.
it makes more sense that you would do the.
I'll throw the first one at this one's closest to me.
Okay. Roll to hit.
So this is a ranged spell attack, so I get my plus 9. I got a 20.
Yep.
Okay. 6 fire damage.
6 fire damage. Okay.
Really one target or several. I'll throw the second one at the same target.
All right.
That's a 20. What is that?
Yes.
6.
So roll your damage at the same time, then you don't have to.
Got 7 on that one.
All right. So that one. So
7
that
fire.
closest one dissipates.
Okay, and then the third bolt, I'll do the one here on her 2 o'clock. Yep. That one also got a 20 and got 7 points of fire damage.
So. So you can just roll them at the same time.
He likes the suspense of it.
All right.
You don't want them bumping into each other. Take it for true.
Okay.
No.
Nice turn, Ruckus. You gonna move it all?
No, I don't want an
All
opportunity
right.
attack.
All right, that's Ruckus Gloin.
I am casting Channel Divinity.
Oh, wait a minute.
Or
Wait a
you
minute.
don't want to try turn undead on them?
Wait a minute.
I've
Wait a
got
minute.
one
Wait a
on
minute.
Well, that's
Bonus.
yeah. Channel Divinity.
Okay.
Without,
Two different
I can
things
do
I
my
can
little
do.
float away thing, and it doesn't provoke opportunity attack, so I can move 10 feet away.
Where would you like to end up?
Oh, over here, by the chimney.
All right. Kind of. Okay. Now, Gloin.
So when I turn undead, if they're 1 or less and they fail their save, they automatically die.
Oh, nice.
What's a 1 or less mean?
CR rating.
CR rating?
I don't know what theirs are, but
I do.
Challenge rating.
I'm sure challenge rating. So it's a. I'm in the wrong place to give you the numbers. It is and get up here. There we go. Actions.
CR 1 or less? Interesting.
Well, if they fail, so they have to fail a DC 17.
DC 17. All right.
It's harsh.
That's
I present my holy symbol, speak up prayer, centering the undead. Wisdom
starting at.
wisdom saving throw.
What'd you say? 2 o'clock?
This one?
T6 is noon, so
Okay.
2 o'clock. That is a 19 on the die. It's fine. 4 o'clock. 14 and what's the modifier?
Wisdom
Wisdom. So it's 14.
fails.
Fails. 14 fails. 5 o'clock. Fails.
They
Must
just
be-
poof
It
disappear.
must be challenge rating 1 or less.
Nice.
Is that 7
Which
o'clock?
is sad since they just kicked my butt.
7 o'clock. Saved. That's not the one you wanted to save. 8 o'clock. Failed.
Oh, it's definitely going down this turn anyways.
What was that 10 o'clock? Fails.
Talk about thinning the herd.
Boy, did you fart?
What's that
Because you
smell?
cleared the room.
Strider.
Yeah.
Gloin, before you do that, before you're done,
Yeah.
you hear Olak saying, "Hey, let me up! I can help."
I'm not in his way.
Yeah, you both are.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm moving.
Where would you like to move to?
Out of the way. Away, yeah.
Well, you're such a knight in shining armor.
Oh, can I get... Well, I
You
can't
can
even
definitely
get
get
over
to-
there.
You can go through your
But I don't have an action when I get there. But it might attack me instead of her. Yeah, so see if I can... Yeah, there you go.
Push your way over there. All right, we'll see.
Stepping over the dead bodies.
Yeah. Gloin Strider.
All right, so I will get off the door. Easy killer. I'll come here.
smarter, not harder.
I'm gonna come right here.
Yeah, I'm trying to orientate myself. Right there. Okay, between them.
And then I'm gonna bring my flaming sphere from way over there. If
Yeah.
I can. I'm gonna park it on the one in front of her. Because I can.
But not on her.
Not on her, but on the baddie.
Yeah. So you do that before you move, actually,
Sure, why not?
because it makes more sense to me as you move it around.
Yep. Okay. So then they've got to do a dex save, dex fail.
Dex fit. This is +2. Fails.
Awesome. And I need to
Fire dice. Max.
nine
There you go.
9 points of fire.
Yeah,
damage.
it's gone.
Fire dice, not cold dice.
I know. I need to invest in some of those. Being how I have quite a few flaming things.
All right. Looks like we got one left.
So
Strider.
move spell and yeah. Okay, I'm good.
Olak, they finally clear the path for you to step
Actually,
up.
finally.
that was the
You look around. There's only one up there. You don't know what they're crying about.
Yeah, this seems really all right. I'll
Yeah, I
take
don't
some
know what else I would
swings
do,
because
yeah.
apparently they can't get anything done.
Because it's a constant.
You know, if you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
Exactly. All right, swing one and swing two. So an 18 for 10 slashing, assuming it hits, and then a 12 for 11 slashing.
Sadly, that's your first roll, as you have disadvantage with your cold gear on.
But I
No, he was one of the good
passed the
ones.
check for that. So I
Oh,
don't have
you were
disadvantage.
one of the good ones. Okay, very good. Yeah, those both hit, actually.
Ooh, nice.
For a total of 21, I'm going to say, how do you want to do this?
Oh, I'm just annoyed that it took so long to get up here. So, quick swing through one way, and then quick swing trying to decapitate it. And
Yeah,
then,
it's like...
it's wisp of air. So
it's
nothing
kind of
happens.
like when you draw your finger through sand, right? As you just kind of whoosh, whoosh, and it kind of just draws a line through it both ways, and the three parts of it kind of just float apart before they...
Nice.
And as that third one dissipates, a symbol on the hearth,
Oh.
It's our
a
voice.
symbol on a hearth transforms into a sigil, a amulet that looks something like this. Something like this.
Oh. I mean, that like came out of the stone.
That's right. It came out of the stone.
Cool.
Anything triggering on my detect magic?
Yeah, it's all sorts of magic now.
I'm gonna touch it and
All
burn it into my
magic
hand. It's like Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but you don't have the backside, so
Oh. I'd like to cast a prayer of healing.
Oh.
I feel like we could do that indoors.
Yeah.
can we get back down?
Okay, I will
Alright.
Yeah.
wait until we're back down there.
Oh, wait a second, and she reaches back and grabs that shield.
The per hit
Yeah,
would take 10 minutes
Yes.
to do, right?
Yeah, by all means.
I think we triggered
Oh, yeah,
whatever's
right.
going to trigger it.
And actually,
Yeah, 'cause
she
I've-
grabs the shield and she's...
I've always
Oh,
wanted to do
but
that.
that armor...
I didn't
Go
see
for it.
that. Yeah.
How,
Oh,
how,
time
help me
now.
take the armor off this.
I'll help her.
Just tell me
Let her
which
have
ones you
the
want, and we'll
shield.
grab it for you.
Yeah, so...
Get warm.
Actually, she grabs the whole body.
I was going to throw it down.
Dumps the whole body down there.
That's what I was thinking. Just as you
It's
said
been
that.
freezing up here long enough. It'd probably just break.
All right, and
Oh,
so
that's fine.
thematically, we're going to say it's 11 a.m. Does that seem about right?
Grab the thing out of
Yeah.
grab the
You,
amulet
you
thing.
grab the holy symbol of Ravenkind. You shove a body that looks about the same size as her, a fighter, down the thing, and we're gonna give her the most optimal regular armor we can, and she gets a shield. Ken, can I give you that?
Regular.
So is it?
So-
I can't make anything on her character sheet. I
Oh.
can search.
A
I can
chain
search up
shirt.
armor. Heavy armor,
A chain
medium
shirt.
armor.
Is the chain shirt best?
I mean, best would be like plate.
Well, the best
That's-
normal medium armor is
Yeah, I'll give her, but she could wear plate if she wants. So we
Okay.
give her a
Yeah,
plate.
like it's better
best
armor
plate.
than I
So
have.
plate will be heavy armor if she can.
Yeah, she can wield heavy armor. She's
Yeah.
got a 16 strength. I think you need a 15 for plate.
Hey guys, I know this shawarma place. I think we should
I
take
don't
a
know.
short
Her,
rest.
I know what it is, but I heard it's good.
I think we should take a shawarma rest.
Nice.
All right, let's get off.
140. Man, I'm only at 30 characters. I'm slacking.
How much?
140.
Wow.
You're at 30.
Oh, there it is.
Ken really has 30? Can you have 30?
Yeah.
Dang, I'm.
gotta
Well,
be ready
you're
to
saying
go.
you're behind. I have the 6 that I'm allowed to have with my.
exactly.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Although
I
I'm contemplating
been,
getting the more.
I gave up and got the whatever it was that lets you do more than that.
When I DM'd,
I'm
I did
close
the-
to that, Ken.
When I DM'd, I did the master one, and then I dropped down to the unlimited one.
Oh.
And I like the unlimited one; it gives you a nice balance.
Mm-hmm.
The master one gave you all kinds of stuff, but you don't really.
So-
Half of it.
I use it all the time.
You do because
Well,
you're
yeah,
a DM.
yeah.
We're
So
done?
Irina was down to like 1 health point. Was that right?
She had 3.
Yeah,
But he was.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What'd you say?
She had 3.
She had 3.
I will cast, and it takes 10 minutes. Thanks for reminding me of that because I didn't read that.
Is that like a real spell? Like
Yeah, it's a real
slot?
spell. Yeah.
Maybe we should save it then.
This
We should just take an
heals
early rest,
6 people.
like an hour rest. And
We
we can
could-
get all
We
the
got.
we
We're,
could
unless
do
you're
a
planning on staying here for the
I'd
night.
rather stay here an hour and get 30
Well,
points back.
yeah, do a
That's what I said.
And-
I'm calling it 11 a.m. If we're gonna stay here an hour, it'd be noon.
Fair enough. That makes sense.
Okay.
But if she uses hit dice, she's gonna use a lot of hit dice.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, how many other people have taken damage?
Not many.
Me,
That's
I
what
took
I'm
a
saying.
little.
Nope.
I took a lot.
I took some.
I had 3 of them on me. For
So, prayer of healing will do
6 people.
6 people for quite a bit.
2d8 plus
So do you want
6.
But can you
You
do it
wanna
for
save
fewer
it?
people and get them more? Because
No.
I didn't take a single hit point
No.
of damage.
It's 2d8 plus 6 up to 6.
I'm just trying to.
But
save
you're doing
the
as a
spell
ritual, so
slot.
it doesn't cost you anything, basically.
No, it's a spell slot, but it takes
Oh.
10 minutes because it's a prayer. And it takes 10 minutes.
If there's
So,
anything
so then
ritual,
should we save that for when we need it for more?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
That's
if
that's my argument.
Yeah.
But if we take an hour rest, I can get back a whole bunch of hit points. She can't.
right, you got to roll a whole bunch of hit dice, though.
Yeah.
And if we have another,
I mean, we've got lower level healing spells too.
Yeah.
Right. And healing potions. We get plenty of stuff to heal
But
her.
the thing is, I can do a 2nd level cure wounds for 2d8 plus 6 on one person, or I can do a 2nd level prayer of healing and 2d8 plus 6 healing on 6 people.
Oh.
yeah.
So it's the same.
The disadvantage is the prayer healing takes 10 minutes,
Right,
which
so you
we're going to
can't-
have plenty of time to do that.
Right, so you can't.
And
do
I
it
can do the
on
same thing.
combat.
So it just matters. Do you want to spend the spell
What are you
slot?
doing, half plate or plate?
Well, I gave her a half plate. What do you know what the difference is?
Something.
Yeah, half plate is
Unless
medium armor,
Someone
which
has
I don't
a
think
potion
should
of healing,
get
so
too
you
much
can-
benefit
Do
from.
you get spell slots
Alright.
back on a short rest?
Give her a plate.
Only what?
I think
War
we're lot.
Oh,
Hey,
Mages.
what happened?
I mean, elves.
elves.
Yeah. Or, well, I don't know.
Did anything happen? I don't think anything.
We're just throwing out there. Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah.
I'm all in favor. We're about to go teleport into the next one, probably. That's our hope. My hope. Anyway.
Yeah, just if there's a cheaper way to heal her up than the than use a spell
Absolutely.
slot,
If I don't have to burn the spell slot, I'd rather not. Yeah, if someone has a healing potion to give her, she needs something because she has 3 hit points.
Yeah.
So
Well, 2d8 plus 6. For me, it's 2d8 plus 5. I mean, that should go well on its way to
Wow,
get her.
look at her armor just went up to 18.
Oh, with the shield, it'll be up to 20.
she may not want the shield. Actually, she kind of likes her two-handed.
Two-handed.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
I have 16 with a shield.
Yeah,
So she's a tank now.
yeah.
She
She's
is the tank.
what?
She is the brute squad.
No, I'm the brute squad.
Yeah, actually,
I am the
he's
brute.
the brute.
Okay. So we went back down.
She's an Eagle Montoya.
So,
They killed the
did we
father.
heal her? Did somebody heal her?
I'm unclear on that. What happened with healing?
I think that's where they-
I want to take a short rest. That's my vote.
What?
Yeah, I'd vote short rest.
Okay. So she's gonna use hit dice.
No, if that's a concern, I can.
She only gets how many hit dice?
Yeah, it's not a lot.
It's 3.
Yes, 3 is all she gets for the day.
Yeah.
And what?
For the day.
Like, so she
Are
can
they
use 2 of
D8s?
them, and then we can heal, and then she's got another one if we need to later.
There you go.
What I'm trying to figure out on the screen where is it D8?
Short rest. You gotta do a short rest.
Next to
Okay.
her name.
Where's
Next to her
You
name.
guys should have
Thank you.
gotten potions when you're in town. Or seen if they had potions.
Next.
Speed proficiency bonus. It's right above that.
Click manage. There you go. Short rest.
Oh, that's another way apparently.
I can cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, it's a
No, we're trying not
D10
to-
minus 1.
We can
You wanna
still
burn spell
do
slots
that,
on it.
but let's let her use her.
-1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we
Yeah.
can do whatever
Because you
we're
can,
going
yeah,
to
you can do
next.
those.
She grew up
anytime.
in Cushion. So
I think you're gonna have to hit the roll button. Nothing rolled.
Nice.
that can't be right.
Alright.
We're gonna try that again. Well, the D10s minus 2. 2D10 minus 2. All right, so she got back 3 hit points.
Oof. Alright.
Lots of steam.
Rolling d10s?
She rolled a 3 and a 2.
Are we gonna go sing happy
Minus
birthday
2.
to April?
It's her birthday?
Yes.
Is that what the party is?
You're gonna go up and sing happy birthday to her?
So, is that all the healing we're gonna give Irina?
No.
No,
Well,
I
let's
will
talk through
cast
it.
Cure Wounds.
All right, you cast Cure Wounds. What do you give her?
So are you wanting to go ahead and use up
Oh,
your
man.
hit dice? You want to do
That's
a prayer of healing?
4 hit points.
Another 4. Woohoo! She's at 10 of her 19. She's struggling to heal up during the short rest, guys.
All right, here.
Now we can start applying.
Well, if we're
Things-
gonna heal, it makes sense for me to do the prayer of healing and just get it over and done with. It's one spell slot.
We have already used those. Those are done.
Right, I know
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
but
right.
like instead of him and then him and
Yeah,
then like, I'll just do the prayer of healing
Okay.
and
Let's do it.
And each one gets 2d8 plus 6.
yeah. So I'll
You get
roll
2d8 plus 6. She gets 2d8 plus 6. You need some healing?
And the numbers.
Well, you said it took 6 people?
I'm back
Up
up
to 6.
to 6.
Roll your 2d8 plus 6.
Yeah, then I'll take it.
You can't hardly 2d8. 2 plus 6 is 8, so that gets her 18 of 19.
It's something. What's that? 11.
2d. All right, yeah, she's up max now. Thank you.
Thank you. Everybody, you're
I
healing
feel much
points
better
already?
now.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think so.
11. Okay.
11.
And now with this armor, hopefully I can take a hit.
Yeah. So everyone who had damage gets 11. And then if you want more, you can use hit dice.
Yeah. All right.
Which somebody over there
And we'll
needs.
start
I
next
already
week
got
on the
full.
second floor of this.
Did it? I have tons of it.
It's a symbol.
My
9.
fighter is 1d10.
Okay.
So, and I have 6 of those, and 3 of the wizard. So, or I'm sorry, 5. 5 of the fighter.
Okay. Happy birthday, April.
Sure. Who's upstairs?
I don't know. Last I knew, April and 3 other ladies. Chris being one of them.
Gee, are her and April friends or something?
All right. So, as we see, everyone's packing up, and we'll be here next week, right?
Yep.
Next week, and we will